All right, everybody, let's see if you're all out there. We're going to see if our connection is working here. As we struggle to get started, as it happens well, I got an alert on my phone, so that's good. Okay, and that's good.
Good. We're up and running. Nobody else has internet, but we do.
Yeah, we do. So we will be back with you at about 6:50, and we will start our pregame show about 3 minutes from now. So hang in there, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're in 2025 Burrell Buccaneers!
It's time for Burrell Bucks football tonight from Buccaneer Stadium in Lower Burrell, Pennsylvania. The Burrell Bucks hosting the Highlands Golden Rams. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. Ken Wood, our spotter, is with us. And, of course, James Waltonbaugh is outside on the porch. Well, Dean, interesting game here tonight between these two teams, Highlands and Burrell. Highlands comes in 4-3, 3-1 in the conference. Burrell 3-4, but 2-1 in the conference. It's a rivalry game. Who's it most important for?
Well, Mike, with Highlands beating Freeport in overtime, they basically secured their playoff spot. I saw the overtime, by the way, and Teveno and Kratzenberg did not use leverage. He just walked in and blocked the extra point, which begs the question, why didn't Freeport just go for two and try to end the game right there? Amos Glenn walked in from 10 yards out. They could have ran that play again. But fortunately for Highlands, they didn't. They are in the catbird seat. I think the game is more important to us for this reason. If we beat Highlands, we're in a tie for second place with Highlands and Freeport. Then we go to the godforsaken Gardner point system. But I'd like to make you have to fill that out. It's been a while.
Right. I think everybody could end up 4-2 if that happened. And then Gardner points would come into play, plus minus, win point differential, all of those things come into play. And I think we could be involved in those later on in the season. All right, time for our national anthem. Let's hear the Burrell Band right now. Okay, get the alma mater now. All right, the Burrell Band with the Star Spangled Banner and the alma mater. Back to the pregame. Super sophomores are going to take center stage tonight, Dean. TOC, Tebeno and Kratzenberg, and Antonio Perkins.
Yeah, Mike, you look at the numbers. Antonio's rushed at 139 times. Tevin's right behind him at 129. Big difference, though, is total yards. Antonio has 1,061. Tevin has 747. Touchdowns, Antonio 16, Tevin 15, so they've been the main focus. Antonio averages 8 yards a game per carry, and Tevin averages 6. I have 2 questions, though. Tevin hasn't passed yet. Antonio has passed for 593 yards. Also, does Highlands have that complimentary back like we do in Trey Corey? And again, he ran for 449 yards this year and 4 touchdowns. By the way, side note, Antonio and Tevin have both been nominated for Mr. Pennsylvania Football Player of the Week based on their performances last week, and they were both outstanding.
All right, excellent for both of those guys. Well, keys to tonight's game. Again, Highlands comes in 4-3, but don't let it fool you. They played a very difficult schedule.
Yeah, Mike, and again, I see the 2 factors above. I mentioned I hope those come into play tonight because I think they favor Burrell. We have to be our worst enemy tonight. We cannot stop our drives with penalties. And again, big plays. That's what Highlands has based their whole season on. We have to stop those tonight if we're going to have a chance tonight. Coin toss are waiting on. We have a difference of opinion. I say if we get the toss, take the ball, try to put a drive together. You say what?
I say do whatever you do. I don't think you change anything. Burrell has won the toss, and usually they've deferred, and that's what they're going to do. And I don't have a problem with it.
Nobody listens to me. My theory was take it, get a long drive going, get them back on their heels, make them think a little bit. And again, like I said, coaches, and your theory is you want to have the ball to start the second half, right?
Correct. As a star football player at Burrell and the University of Pittsburgh and a healthcare professional for over 2 decades, chiropractor Seth Hornak knows what it takes to reach your goal of total wellness. At the Healthy You Factory in Lower Burrell, he's keeping up with all the latest technology to restore the body and fight disease. The Healthy You Factory features hot and cold tubs for muscle and joint therapy, oxygen jacuzzi tubs, infrared saunas, steam rooms, float tanks, massage chairs, and traction tables. They also offer that brand new red light therapy treatment as well as compression and hyperbaric therapies. Healthy You Factory located at 2869 Leechburg Road in Lower Burrell, or call Dr. Hornack 724-334-2225 to set up an appointment today and get yourself on the road to a healthier you. So the Bucks will get the football, or kick the football because they deferred. The Dean wanted them to take the football, and that's what we got going right now.
Well, Mike, again, problem last week on the kickoffs. Valerie did a good job returning kickoffs, so they have Kratzenberg back there.
Kratzenberg is deep.
And number 10, Bryce Tavares, back there with them.
That might help. All right.
Trey Corey going to kick it.
You know what they say, they don't know the players without a scorecard, and I didn't have mine. We're ready to go.
If this goes where it's supposed to, Mike, it's going to go left, which is going to be right up Tevin Owen Kratzenberg's alley. So let's see what's happening. A discussion beforehand. Our referee tonight, Mike, John Nowakowski.
Right.
His dad, Frank, is the head linesman. Tim Chamberlain's the umpire. Line judge is Joe Lozana. Field judge is Frank Niederheiser. And the side judge is Dan Markoff.
I think we had John at the opener at Avonworth. So what's the problem? Think we're ready? Is it not 7 o'clock yet? It's not 7 o'clock yet, but so what? Everybody's in their seats. Let's go.
Kick it off. Let's get it going.
I think they're waiting.
Mike, the birdie has
And here we go.
Highlands winning 28-13, so let's prove him wrong today. He's been wrong in the past.
He has, occasionally. Trey Corey will kick it off. Foot into the football, and it's going to bounce to the left side and come to one of the up men. And this is Thomas Naviglia up over the 35 to near the 40-yard line. Rocco Giannetti was down there. And also number 8 for the Buccaneers is Zach Kudre. It'll be first down for the Rams at the 39-yard line.
Take a look at the starting defense for the Burrell Bucks tonight. Number 60, Aiden Kuhn, is one defensive end. The other is 52, Joe Martin. And nose guard doing an outstanding job is number 61, Jaden Roberts. He's come on strong since some injuries. We'll take a look at the linebackers after this play.
Here go the Rams. They send these two men, one of them Logan Tees. And this is the Wild Ram. And here comes Kratzenberg. He's on his way. He's at the 40, 35, 30. TOC 62 touchdown.
And have they run the Wildcat all year, Mike? That would be the question.
They did. They ran it last week.
Oh, there you go. No flags.
And Kratzenberg takes it 62 yards for a Highlands touchdown.
My argument to take the ball, Mike, sound a little better now?
Sure.
And like I said, Highlands will feed off of that. How many yards on that, Mike?
62. So this will be Babinsack out of the hold of Babinsack. Naviglia snaps it. The kick is on its way, and it is good. And the Rams lead it 7-0, 18 seconds in.
Mike, you know it's bad when you don't get to introduce your defense. Or their offense in this case.
Here was a concern, and I really think this was a concern. Would Burrell be, or would Highlands be, maybe not quite with it after such a big win? It's not a concern anymore. They're ready to go.
Out of the house. Well, if you're planning a vacation or just looking for someone to keep an eye on your pet for the day, look no further than Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort. Pittsburgh Paws located just a half mile off Route 28 in Trenton Heights with plenty of room to run in a beautiful country setting. The Bookers, Jason, former Highlands player, they run it. Pittsburgh Paws is family owned and the owner lives on site. Offer dog and cat boarding, a self-service dog wash, and doggy daycare. Your dogs will play together in a supervised high-security indoor-outdoor pet yard. Call Pittsburgh Paws today at 724-888-7297 or check them out on the web, pittsburghpaws.com. Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort, Pittsburgh's premier family-owned and operated pet care facility.
Perkins and Purdue back deep for the Bucks.
Not the start we wanted.
No, not at all. And this is Jackson Babinsack to kick off. and he boots it. It's going to bounce.
Somebody got to pick it up.
Corey's going to grab it at the 19-yard line. And Corey gets hit down low and taken down at the 27. Over there for the Rams that time was Christian Pearson, number 14. Saw Pearson a little bit basketball last year. Saw Coach Mike Foster before the game. Good catching up with him.
And he is working in 2 fall leagues, so they're out there getting their work in. It'll be our first game on the Burrell Broadcast Network for boys basketball in December. Let's take a look at the starting offense for the Burrell Bucks. Mentioned in the pregame, number 1 quarterback is Antonio Perkins. His running back, 22, Trey Corey. Wideouts are number 8, Zach Kudre. Number 2, Fabian Wilson Jr. And number 23, Rocco Giannetti. We'll get to Don Lyman after this play.
Wilson is at the top of the screen. Corey the sidecar. First down Bucks. Play action. Going to throw it to Wilson. He pulls it in, but he's tackled immediately. Nicely done by Jamar Wright, the cornerback out there, and Wilson gets a few yards.
3 or 4 there.
They're going to say to the
5, makes it better.
yeah, almost out to the 33. So second down.
Offensive line, left tackle 55, Ryan Resevage. Left guard 60, Aiden Kuhn. 51 is the center, Logan Heekins. Right guard 50, Weston Baroni. Right tackle 52, Joe Martin. And the H-back is number 3, Liam Kasavage.
Giannetti, the motion man, and the handoff is to Corey. Busts through. They're up over the 45 to 50. The 45 to 40. Into Highlands territory, and Wright chases him down and throws him out of bounds at the Highlands 28-yard line. Corey busts out of there and gets a big gainer for the Burrell Bucks.
Late developing, Mike, but he took off once he got it.
At the 34-yard line, so 18 and 16 is 34.
34 to 34.
And for Corey, that's his longest run of the season.
Take a look at the Highlands defense. They'll play 3 down linemen 2. 56 is Luke Lattis, defensive end. Other one is number 9, Logan Tees. And the nose tackle is 55, Caden Dodowski.
Play action. Perkins throws it over the middle, and it's incomplete. He tried to fit it in there to Giannetti, but the coverage was tight by Christian Pearson.
Pearson is one of the safeties. They play 2. The other is 18, Keegan Babinsack. Corners are number 1, Jamar Wright, and number 6, Marquise Johnson. Linebackers 4, Taven Partlow. 12, Akil Anger Youngblood. 32 is Beckham Ochoa. And number 10 is Bryce Tavares. Very young defense, Mike. A lot of sophomores out there.
2nd and 10 for the Bucks at the Highlands 34-yard line. Rams lead 7-0 on a Kratzenberg 62-yard burst, and now the Bucks are going to have to call time here. Be the first one on Burrell. Well, you having computer or cell phone problems? We talked to Bill earlier, and he helped us out.
Bill.
He helped us out, but it wasn't the computer's problem tonight. Need a quick fix? Call or stop by the local expert in computer and cell phone repairs at Bill's Computer Repairs and More. Located at 3036 Leechburg Road, across the street from St. Margaret Mary's Church. Bill Clems offers computer repairs, sales, web design, graphics, security camera installation, mobile phone, and tablet repairs. Most importantly, all repairs are done on site, no shipping your device out and waiting for it to be returned. We wouldn't be able to live stream tonight's game without Bill's expertise or my phone. Call him today, 724-212-7516. Thanks again, Bill.
So the Burrell Bucks trying to keep this drive alive. 2nd and 10, take a timeout early.
The Bucks, of course, have had great success running the ball here the last couple of weeks. 769 yards rushing the last 2 weeks. Giannetti, the motion man, and now Perkins is just going to take it. Perkins is hit, spins forward and gets a couple of yards. Holding on for dear life was Bryce Tavares, the sophomore linebacker. Perkins gets it down to the 31-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Mike, I confirmed with George Guido that 462 yards last week was he covered the 320-yard
The Brock
White Knight.
So Perkins. Corey kicks the extra point. Giving us much, man.
How many did I play, Mike?
28.
Is anybody up?
It's just not giving us enough oomph.
Mike.
Yeah, it's just not giving us any oomph. There's nothing I can do with that.
So what happened to yours?
I used all 100%. I don't know how the billing cycle runs, so we used it all. How about your phone?
Okay.
Great Corey setting up the kick for the Bucks.
I gotta get my instructions on. You're on your own.
So Tavares and Kratzenberger back. And here's the kickoff. And it's Kratzenberg, and he's on his way down the sideline, and they get him at the 25-yard line.
Great Corey on the stop. That's going to set up the Golden Rams 1st and 10. At the 25-yard line.
Burger around the end.
Kratzenberger on the carry. Stop by
Brought down by Perkins.
Gets it down to the 19-yard line. Sets up 2nd and 4 for the Rams.
I don't even know what I'm doing. Ball on a 19, 2nd and 4. And Kratzenberg is hit, and he gets it down to about the 7. Okay. Ball's loose, and Rams have to go backwards to get it.
All right.
We had a little issue there. We're at the internet problems here tonight, but and we don't know how long we're going to be able to keep going with this. But here's your phone back, Mr. Choma. It's 4th and 6 for Highlands. Kratzenberg ran the kickoff back all the way into Burrell territory, and now the Rams at the Burrell 21-yard line. 4th and 6.
And Babicek has the leg. We know that, Mike.
We're back on the schools, by the way.
Oh, good.
So here's Babicek. This is
High
a
snap.
high snap, but he bangs it. It's not going to get there. It is short from 39 yards, and the Bucks have held.
Mike, let's play a little catch up on the
Right.
Antonio Perkins. Can you tell us what happened on touchdown?
Right, Antonio Perkins ran a 28-yarder in for the touchdown that made it 7-6. Corey added the extra point to tie it 7-7. Then on the ensuing kickoff, it was Teveno and Kratzenberg bringing it back all the way down into Burrell territory to the 25-yard line. A couple of runs by Kratzenberg made it 3rd and 2, and then they fumbled the 3rd down play. It was a loss on the play. So here are the Bucks, 1st and 10 now, at the 20-yard line. And they give us to Corey.
Great move by
got some
Corey.
room. Up over the 30, the 35, stutter step, and pushed out of bounds.
Hey, flag. That's a good
We
flag.
got a couple of flags down.
Yeah.
I think the flag that you see is going to be against Burrell.
I saw a face mask, too.
So we might have a couple. So we'll see. It should be a face mask, but I think there was a penalty on the Bucks further up the field. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, it is just a face mask. That's it. We'll take it. So the gain was to the 42. That's a 22-yard gain for Corey. 22 for 22. 1st down. We're playing catch up here. Bear with us. The 5-yard penalty will bring it up to the 47.
2 rushes, 56 yards now for Corey.
First down, Burrell at the 48 in a 7-7 ball game. Perkins is going to keep this one. Perkins gets hit. He spins out of there, but they're holding on at the bottom of the pile.
Forward progress should be to the 50.
Tavon Partlow made the stop. So it's a 1-yard gain out to the 49.
So it's 2nd and 9.
6:06 to go, first quarter. 7-7. And they give us to Corey again. Corey follows some blocking. Fumbles.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. Big break for the Bucks.
And they're going to mark it where he went down, correct?
They're going to say he was down.
But I'm saying they're going to mark it there, too.
Right. Well, that's because if he was still up and he fumbled it, it's where it goes out. So the ball's at the 48. The gain is 3. It'll be 3rd down. And 6. Giannetti, the motion man. Perkins going to keep it. Perkins to the near side of the field. Got the first down and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. He was ushered out of bounds by Jamar Wright, but not before the Bucks get another first down.
Weston Baroni, great block that time. Might get him started.
First down, Bucks at the Highlands 40. 8-yard pickup for Perkins.
We haven't had a chance to.
We haven't had a chance to do much.
Yes. We got both offense and Burrell's offense and Highlands defense so far.
Maybe you could save him for the second half. First and 10.
Nothing doing that
Give it
time.
to Corey, but not this time. Caden Dodowski.
Late flag coming too.
Dodowski fought through the block and made the play, but we'll see what the penalty's about.
There is a flag on the play.
Holding against Burrell.
We'll back them up 10. And set up 1st and 20 from the 50-yard line.
So 15 yards and penalties for the, 10 for the Bucks, 5 for Highlands. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
The ball will be at the 50-yard line.
We're trying to repair computers, get Wi-Fi's that keep stats at the same time. We're doing the best we can out there, folks.
Hanging in there. Again, Giannetti in motion. Double fake, and it's Perkins again. He spins, he turns, carries a man with him, and gets down to the 46 of Highlands. Keegan Babinsack, the senior safety, and Achilles Anger Youngblood, the sophomore, both in there to make the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 16. And what did Coach Girardi say on Inside Burrell Football? It's 1st and 10 for a reason. We don't need any 1st and 20s, and that's what we have.
Yeah, Mike, it's been an explosive first quarter so far, though. Perkins has 6 carries for 72 yards. Corey, 3 carries for 59. And Perkins also 2 for 3 through the air.
Play clock running down inside 5. And now we're going to do a quick pass over here to Purdue. It's deflected and intercepted. And they're not going to catch Jamar Wright. 55 yards and a Highlands touchdown. The pass was tipped off the receiver's hands. It came right to Jamar Wright, and with that speed, and he's a high jumper in track, he wasn't going to get caught. That's a touchdown.
And again, Mike, pregame, avoid mistakes, no penalties. The penalty forces to make a mistake there.
Burrell had only turned it over once in the last 3 weeks, but that one hurts big time, and Highlands is on the board, and they have taken the lead at 3:56 left of the quarter. We used to say when they threw it up to Jamar Wright, it was a 70-30 ball. That was a 100-0 ball right there.
Yeah.
Babinsack adds the extra point. So a pick 6.
You're hoping the ball hits the ground, but it didn't in that case, and got to give Highlands credit. They took advantage of that.
And the Rams lead it 14-7.
They returned 7 on the defense, Mike. A lot of those young kids played last year, and Jamar Wright was one of them. He paid off there.
Oh, I wanted to. I had an error on it. Speaking of Inside Burrell football, I made a mistake. I was talking about the Highlands schedule, where their losses have come to Elizabeth Forward, Amani. I said North Catholic.
NC.
Red NC. It was Newcastle. I was close. Elizabeth Forward 6-1, Newcastle 6-1, Amani 7-0. So that's a 19-2 record to 3 teams they've lost to, and that was a very impressive win they had a week ago.
And Coach Bones thinks this group he has this year, the 5 years he's been here, has been the closest knit group. He said they stuck together even through some tough times like that, and again, paid off on that play with a return for a touchdown.
This is the 9th meeting only between these two teams. Highlands lead the series 8-2. They played last year, a big 61-0 win by Highlands at Golden Rams Stadium. They played in 21, if you remember, at Highlands, and Highlands won that game. The last time Burrell won, only winning 2 times. 1991, they won here 16-8, and in 1997, they won 17-10. Burrell won the conference in 99. If you remember the 98 game, Highlands won in a shutout over there, and they won the conference. They were undefeated that year.
Coach Bonaslawski, though, said we had our way with them last year, but they're a completely different team this year, and they've showed us so far in offense, different coaching staff. We can see their toughness. They're well coached, have different formations and schemes, fundamentally sound. So
Babinsack's going to go out of bounds.
Yep,
that's going to help Purdue. Good job by Liam over there for a sophomore.
Both coaches respect each other. Coach Girardi said, we realize how good a team Highlands is and how they're playing really good football right now. And they both agree that both teams have been working really hard and trying to get things paid off. And just crazy plays like that, Mike, that tip ball in there, you're hoping it hits the ground. But
right.
Unfortunately for Burrell, Jamar Wright ripped it off and kept on going. It hit him perfectly in stride, too.
Oh, it did. And again, with those long strides, I said he's a champion high jumper.
He was 3rd in WPL, and he qualified for the States.
So the Bucks start on the 35-yard line.
Got to regroup.
And moving the ball all right. It's not been the issue. And you can tell the Highlands defense is keying on Perkins.
And when he's alone back, it makes it easier.
And he's going to, and they pull with the lineman. Perkins keeps it. Perkins is hit by Achilles there, and he knocks him down as he gets to close to the, well, we'll say the 42-yard line. That's where they're going to put it, yep.
That was for a cab ride, Mike. He got 6 on that play. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Antonio really has great balance.
Oh, no, Joe Martin coming off. He's down. And they're so banged up across that front as it is.
Yeah, Liam Savage was wearing number 3, but they have a lineman uniform
yeah, they may need
there.
to,
guess what, Mike? Look right there.
They're doing it now?
Left, yep.
Liam's what number is he putting on?
50, 75?
75?
Yep, there he goes. Yep.
Yeah. And he's been trying to do it all, and he's not exactly been healthy.
That brings Nice on Jones into the H-back position, and again, just scrambling.
Just trying to get enough healthy bodies.
And last year, Highlands, they won the first round of their playoffs. They beat Southmoreland 56-20. In that game, Minaj Lucas ran for 3 touchdowns. He passed for 3 more. Then they lose to Amani 31-17. And that game was closer than the score was.
Mm-hmm. I got Perkins at 51. I think you might have added the touchdown twice. Because I'm looking at my sheet here. I have him with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carries.
Okay.
That's 51.
And
then Corey, I have a 34, a 22, a 3.
Give a hand to Joe Martin.
Joe Martin coming off. He's a tough kid, too.
So how many for Corey total?
So I got him at 59.
That's what I have. Okay, good there. Thank you.
Well, we were scrambling. Well, as I said, we were a little bit scrambling. So we'll see. Nate's giving a look. A.D. Brian Farrer over there.
2nd and 4.
That was quite a run by Perkins, wasn't it?
Yeah, like I said, he was hitting the backfield.
Kudre, the motion man. Perkins going to keep it. Perkins to the near side of the field. Steps out of bounds.
First down.
That's the first down at the 46-yard line. How about that? Bryce Tavares makes the tackle.
Burrell Buccaneers. First down.
And it's another Burrell first down. Their fourth of the game. Highlands has one. But they have the big plays.
Yep.
Is what
Two
Logan
big
Heekins,
ones.
Logan Heekins said in the show today.
Avoid the big plays. They had 2 of them so far.
From the 46, and they give us to Corey. And Corey is hit. Tavon Partlow down there, the junior linebacker, number 4.
I think they're going to give him 4.
The 49-yard line, a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7. The difference in the officiating tonight as opposed to last Friday is night and day.
Sure is. It was bad last week.
These guys have an idea where they want to put it. As a play-by-play guy, there's nothing more important than a good linesman. And scoreboard operator, too.
The guy last week was dropping the ball. He couldn't bend over to pick it up.
3 seconds on the play clock. And Perkins going to keep it. He found a hole. Oh, what a play by Partlow that time. Just getting a piece of his ankle. And now we got a Ram player down.
It had been off to the races, Mike.
And getting up very slowly is Logan Tees. Boy, they don't want to lose him. Tevino and Kratzenberg is in there. We haven't seen Beckham Ochoa tonight, I don't think. I think he went out of Freeport game. So the ball's at the 47. 3rd down and 3. That was 4 for Perkins on that one. And a handoff is to Corey. Corey's going to cut it. And Corey gets to the 45-yard line. He's going to be a yard short. They're going to mark him just inside the 45. It's going to be 4th and a half a yard. Oh, first down. All right. I love it when I'm wrong.
Well, I looked at the guy on the side. He was pointing forward. Yeah.
I love it when I'm wrong. Again, the Bucs continue to have success moving the ball on the ground.
Again, give that offensive line a lot of credit, like you said.
The turnover. Yeah, the turnover bit him. Yeah, see if we can get a look who's in there. Kasavich is in there at 75. Joe is back in. Joe is back in at tackle.
So we can take the shirt off now. He's number 3 again, Mike.
Well, we know he's one or the other now.
Kasavich is Superman.
Carpenzano's got to figure that out down there for us. Here's the give to Perkins. Spins and turns and lost it.
Who's got it? Get it out of bounds. What am I going to say?
Have it.
Hey, boy, oh boy, who recovered it down there?
It's recovered. And it was recovered by Aiden Kuhn. Aiden Kuhn got the football. Big play by Aiden.
Yep.
Again, Highlands has had the ball.
Whistles.
4 offensive plays in this game. That's it.
14-7. I think Highlands maybe took a timeout, Mike. Oh, no, official.
No, the officials have a timeout. The ball's
what they're discussing.
I don't know. The ball's at the 38. They're calling New York.
In conference tonight, Mike, Monte Christian 3-0. They're at Deer Lakes. They beat East Allegheny 61-0. That was a score here last year between Highlands and Burrell. Not happening tonight. Freeport 3-1. They host Hopewell. And again, Hopewell, if they can beat Hopewell, Mike, that could help our conference look good. We'll talk about that a little bit later on.
So John Nowakowski's coming over here. I think he wants to talk to Dom Girardi. He just had a conversation with Matt Bonoslawski. Bones, of course, in his 4th season. Former coach at Riverview, former great quarterback at Highlands.
East Allegheny, by the way, they're hosting Valley tonight. No concession stand, Mike. It caught on fire this week.
My.
Yes. And Deer Lakes is playing Beaver. They got beat badly by Beaver 45-7 last year.
So Nowakowski said, my timeout. I think that there might have been some confusion that Highlands did, but that is not what the call is. So it's 2nd and 6. Oh, 2nd and 4, I'm sorry. And to give it to Corey, and Corey's got a hole, and he's rumbling. Corey's inside the 30, and Corey's dragged down inside the 25-yard line. It's another Bucs first down. And the thing you notice, Jamar Wright made the tackle. A lot of secondary guys making tackles for the Rams here.
Which is good news for the Bucks.
16 more.
I got Corey now for 81 yards on 6 carries.
We're down to the end of the first quarter here at Buccaneer Stadium, and it's a good one so far. Highlands has scored on the big plays. Burrell has scored on long sustained drives, and after one period, the Bucks, again with time of possession, have the lead, or the Rams have the lead 14-7, but the Bucks are driving. A message from Coach Frank Girardi. Wants to say hi to Miko and Malfi. Miko and Malfi in Tierra Verde, Florida. Hello, Miko and Malfi. Is that like Ralph Malf?
I'd like to see that crew.
This crew has got. I think that next time I get to Florida, that
got to stop.
I'm heading to Tierra Verde and just say, who's friends with Girardi down here?
Everybody will put their hand up.
Yeah, something like that.
The power of the internet now. Do you think Weston Baroni's family's back in Memphis? We can.
They are back in Memphis. Hi to them. They left early Saturday morning last week. So we're going to the second period. The Bucks have the ball. They are driving. They'll move right to left, and they're all blue uniforms. Highlands in the all-white. It is 14-7. Golden Rams on top. We haven't mixed them up once yet, have we?
No, so
we've
far,
done
so
okay.
good.
That's not bad.
It's
going to be very difficult tonight.
And I actually have some right here. Big upset last week. Mike. Trinity beat Thomas Jefferson behind Jonah Williamson. Had 180 yards passing. You don't see Thomas Jefferson get beat too much in the regular season in conference or at all.
Chirpback's amazing.
Yep.
Hand off to Corey. Corey busting through there.
Blow the whistle. There you go.
They never did get him on the ground. Logan T's a strong kid. He couldn't get him down either. Corey's going to get about 5 or maybe 4, we'll say. 2nd and 6.
7 carries now, 85 yards for Trey.
Let's talk about time of possession. Burrell's had the ball the last 2 games over 75% of the time. They had the ball 33 minutes last week. Highlands had the ball 4 plays in the first quarter. That's it.
That's it. Yep. That's impressive. Ball control offense.
But you got to pay off.
Yep. And you get the ball to start the second half.
Perkins is back. Here they come. They got him, and down he goes. Tavon Bryce Tavares on the blitz from his linebacker spot. He was unaccounted for, and he brought down Perkins for a loss.
And unaccounted for is right, Mike. And Antonio didn't even see him coming.
No, it was blindside. 8-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14 from the 26.
And Antonio with those 1,056 yards, he takes a loss there. That comes off his rushing total. We haven't had very many of those.
No, there haven't been a lot of sacks this year. Bucks really haven't thrown it that much. I mean, they've thrown it a lot in comparison to previous years, but really haven't thrown it much. Perkins going to keep it.
Ooh,
trying to get some. He gets it to about the 20. That is Partlow that time. And Anger Youngblood. It'll be 4th down and 8, and I believe Burrell will go for it here.
Yep. Highlands defense, Mike, standing up here. Last year they had 32 sacks, 9 fumble recoveries, and 5 interceptions. I wonder where those stats came from.
Oh, and congratulations to Highlands for winning their 300th game last week.
I didn't know that.
Not many did. 4th and 8. Here is Perkins.
He's got time, Mike. He's got room. He should run in there.
You got to throw it.
Yeah, or run it. He had room over there, Mike.
And Rams have held, knocking Perkins out of bounds, no gain. And after all that, the Bucks come up empty.
It was an either-or situation, Mike.
Well, that's when it's okay to throw it up for grabs in the end zone, because if it's intercepted and you tackle them in there or whatever, it's ball's just coming out to the 20. So Highlands will get a strange look for them. They're getting the ball now.
I can actually introduce their offense, Mike. How about that? And they will start Jamarcus Prager at quarterback. Tevino and Kratzenberg ran out of the Wildcat the first play. H-back is 44, Dante Allen. The wideouts are 1, Jamar Wright, and number 7, Derai Carter. We'll get the lineman after this play.
Deep pistol, and there he goes. When Kratzenberg's in that deep pistol, he false starts. He did it again.
You said you saw that during the week, huh?
He did it again. He is ready, and you know he's getting the ball too. It's a gain of 2.
Baroni made that tackle.
Second down and 8.
Their Don Lyman, center is 54, Ethan Callender. Guards are 55, Caden Dodowski, and 68, Cole Schaefer. He was all conference last year. Tackle 73, Aiden Kell. 70, Morgan Smith. He had a big fumble recovery.
Yes, he did. He
in
saved their
overtime.
bacon last week.
And the tight end's number 9, Logan T.
Kratzenberg the sidecar this time, and
He'll have to throw.
Prager's in trouble.
He's
Now
gonna
he's
run.
going to run it to the 25. He's hit and brought down at the 28-yard line. Aiden Kuhn made first contact, and then there was Liam Purdue in there and Weston Baroni.
Looked like they were trying to punch the ball out that time too, Mike.
So at the 28, it's a gain of 5, 3rd and 3.
Big third down for the Gold Rams here, trying to convert, keep their first drive, really their first drive alive. Because make touchdowns.
You can hear the wind.
Yep, it's a howling down there.
Again, it's Partlow the setback, not TOC.
They give it to him.
Partlow's got it off the left side. Up over the 30 to 35. He's got a first down, and he's going to still go until he's brought down at the 46-yard line.
Late penalty marker, late penalty marker.
Finally, Baroni got him.
Let's check the penalty marker.
That's a big run for Tavon. Let's see what the flag is now. Again, John Nowakowski, our referee, going to come out here and give us the Rams are marching backwards, blocking the back. I thought there was one way before that, way early. It's going to mark it back to the 28-yard line. So guess what? It comes right back to where it was.
And we replayed it down.
We're just going to replay the whole thing.
Yep.
Second penalty on the Golden Rams.
Defensive lineman, 60 is Aiden Kuhn. 61 in nose guard is Jaden Roberts. And the DN back in there, Joe Martin, tough kid. After being injured, he's back in there.
He is.
Corners are Fabian Wilson, 2, 23, Rocco Giannetti, and the safety is number 1, Antonio Perkins.
Bucks loading up with a 4-man line this time. Don't see that very often.
Bartlow's in there again. He's going to take the pitch.
And they're going to
Can
pitch
they
it
get
to
out there?
Partlow. He's
Can
going
they
to try to get out on the island.
Oh,
Bucks
did he get hit?
got him, and down he goes. What a play by Antonio Perkins.
Whoa. He stood him up and knocked him back. And I think they're going to have to punt this ball, Mike.
Yes, they probably are. Back at the 24-yard line, a loss of 4. Wonder if something's wrong with Kratz.
Linebackers for the Burrell Bucks, 25 is Liam Purdue, 50 is Weston Baroni, 51 is Logan Heekins, 5 is Nissan Jones, and 22 is Trey Corey. Look out for shenanigans.
Jackson Babin sacked the punter. 2 years ago, it was Luke Bombalski. Here it is.
And now he's on the Burrell staff. Get away from
It's
it.
a high
Get
one.
away from it.
It's going to hit. Takes a Highlands bounce. There's Beckham out there. He's chasing it down with Naviglia, who snapped it, and he gets it. So it'll be first down Bucks at the 40-yard line. 6:55 first half. This is a lot different than last year's game, isn't it?
It certainly is, Mike. 61 to nothing, and that's tonight's tight game. And again, Burrell with a chance tied before the half, and
Get
as
the
they
ball
wanted to get
coming
the
out of
ball.
the locker room.
Like
Yeah.
they're-
Now what do we got?
check to make sure Martin's out there.
First down for the Bucks at the 40.
Again, so far,
We got Biggino, Giannetti, and Purdue as the receivers now.
147 yards on the ground for the Burrell Bucks.
Savage back in wearing 3. This
That's
is
a pop
Giannetti on the
pass.
pop pass. Oh, and the Rams are waiting for it. They've seen that play. Whistle blew. They've seen that play a lot in practice.
Yeah, they do it themselves.
That's all I mean. It's going to be a loss. Back to the 27. They give him forward progress. 3-yard loss. And that was Giannetti, right? He caught them
Yes.
all last week, and they were all the pop pass variety. Fabian Wilson caught an earlier pass. 2. 3 and 4, right?
Yep.
That was when we were having issues. I missed that. Hopefully we're all loud and clear for you out there now. Play clock winding down. And to give his to Corey this time. They chase him, but Corey turns the corner. Up over the 45, and Corey adds a little punishment as he gets out to the 47-yard line before, again, cornerback Jamar Wright had to make the tackle. Jamar Wright doesn't want to be tackling that train coming at him like that.
Difficult job to do.
That's a 10-yard gain for Corey. He's up to 85 yards already.
I got 95, Mike.
That's
We'll have to
No,
check it
I
out.
may have added wrong.
For the
Yep.
Bucks from the 47-yard line.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I taught math.
I took math. It's about the only thing we have in common. Third
Big third.
and 3.
They're coming, too. Look at this.
Corey, direct snap.
That was something we haven't seen all year, Mike.
I think we've seen it once, but that would be at most. It's a yard. That's it. It's 4th down. 4th and 2.
4th and 2 for the Bucks from the 48-yard line.
They're going to go quick here, and you know what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to draw him. 4th and 2 at the 48. Play clock's at 20, so they have a lot of time here, and they're looking over to Coach Girardi.
Trying to get somebody to jump.
This is a quick kick, guys. Snap it to Corey, and he boots it.
Good one.
And there's nobody down there. And the Bucks are going to kill it at the 11-yard line as Big and O gets down there to pull it in. Corey came in averaging 31 yards a kick.
And the Rams will take over 1st and 10.
And that will work. 39 and 41 yards on that one. So it's first down Highlands at 4:32 left first half, and the Golden Rams leading at 14-7.
Mike, we have a halftime guest tonight.
Okay. Is it Aviana Perkins?
Yeah, that's correct. Sister of Antonio Perkins, and she's also looking to get into broadcast, and we'll talk to her about her career aspirations at halftime and ask her about the first half. What do you think?
Again, no Teveno and Kratzenberg. Oh, yeah, it is. He takes Wild Ram, and here he comes. And Kratzenberg is on his way. He's over the 35, the 40.
It's a foot race.
The 50,
Can
down the
Giannetti get there?
sideline.
Nope.
Kratzenberg, 89 yards. Goodness.
2 plays, over 160 yards on 2 plays. Wow.
$161 on 5 carries for TOC. And just like that, like firing a cannon, it's 20-7.
80 what?
So Babinsack will kick it. His brother Keegan will hold at the post to our right. And just like that, boy, when you have someone that can make plays like that, it makes a difference.
Only a sophomore, Mike.
And the kick is good. Of course, we remember his brother Alan, who was a tremendous player at Highlands.
Alan
Back
went
about 10
to
years ago, VMI.
Yep, he's an engineer in D.C. now.
Ken Wood's got his VMI jacket with him here tonight.
There you
'cause
go.
He had one there too. That was Zach, right? Yep.
Yeah, Wireless Zone is your largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Our stores offer a competitive price on today's most popular smartphones and devices, available on the best network with award-winning customer service. And now blazing fast and reliable internet is available in your area with Verizon 5G Home. With a simple, no-hassle setup, you can install it yourself, and plans are available for as little as $35 a month. Buck Fans, your Wireless Zone location is at Trenton Bridge Road, in the Aldi Plaza in New Kensington, or 397 Hyde Park Road across from Kiski High School in Leechburg, or visit wirelesszone.com for more details. John Mason watching tonight.
How about that? Hi, John.
Man, Mike, that was...
They have scored on a 62-yard run, a 55-yard interception return, and an 89-yard run. Big plays is what we're talking about.
And exactly what we talked about in Inside Burrell football today. We had to stop the big plays, and so far, Highlands has come and done a great job on those 3 plays.
Babinsack will kick it. See if the Bucks can get a decent return here. Perkins is the deep man, along with Purdue. Perkins 40.
The
Uh-oh,
sophomores
couple
are
of men
right
went
at it.
down. 50. And Wright runs them out. No flag there, huh?
No. Let's see if they can answer, Mike, and get the ball back to start the second half. But we've got to answer right now.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of important that they try to punch this in here. 4:02 to go. Big long return there by Perkins. We're going to see it's at the 42-yard line. First down, Bucks. And again, Highlands has barely had the ball in this game, but they have 3 touchdowns.
And again, Perkins doesn't return very many kicks, but that is back there. It's pulling all the stops, Mike, 3 weeks ago in the season.
Yeah, this is a very important game, and especially with Amani looming next week. Now on the counter, give it to Corey.
Boy, is he fighting up in there.
He is. Partlow throws him back after the whistle. He gets a yard on the play down to the 41.
And those holes that were there early, Highlands is plugging them up now and gang tackling.
Corey very close to 100 yards for the 3rd straight week.
Yeah, I got 10 for 97.
Again, the Bucks are going to have some gaudy stats here, but they trail on the scoreboard 21-7.
That's the important thing.
Perkins quickly over the middle. Oh, it's caught.
It's loose.
It's Kudre
Can he
on
go?
his way.
Can he
15,
go?
10,
Touchdown.
5. Touchdown, Burrell Bucks.
That's what we needed, Mike.
Zach Kudre on the receiving end.
First passing touchdown of the year for Antonio Perkins.
And the Bucks have a big play of their own, and they answer right back. Perkins to Kudre. It's 21-13.
Yards?
41. Well, Kudre has both of them. He caught the first one in week 1. He caught that one from Hobbs Omasinski, however. So Corey will kick it. Brennan Green, the snapper, and Cruz Fenner's the holder. The snap. The ball is down. The kick by Corey is on its way, and it is good. Trey Corey, 17 for 18 on extra points this year, and at 3:13 first half, the Bucks answer, and it's 21-14.
And Mike, we have to stop him here.
Yes.
For the simple reason we haven't stopped them yet, and that takes us into halftime tied, getting the ball. So big defensive stand coming up for Burrell with 3:13 to go.
For all your legal service needs, call attorney Gino Peluso at 724-339-8710. A former prosecutor for 9 years, Attorney Peluso has been helping the people of the AK Valley get what they deserve for 45 years. Specializing in wills and estates, powers of attorney, living wills, preliminary hearings, and bankruptcy law, Attorney Peluso serves as a debt relief agency, helping people file for relief under the bankruptcy code. For all your legal service needs, contact a decades-long supporter of high school sports, Attorney Gino Peluso at 724-339-8710, or visit his website, attorneypeluso.com. Let his experience work for you, and go Bucks.
And think about it, Mike. You know, other than the Wildcat, we stopped and they forced them to punt. We have to do it again here now. The Wildcat's been killing us, or as you call it,
The Wild Ram. We dubbed that years ago. 21-14.
Tavares and
Kratzenberg and Tavares are the deep men. And we determined that Bryce Tavares is cousins with Jordan. Is that correct?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. Now they're flipping it up here. Well, they're played just right. They don't know it, but they just played into Burrell's hands.
Yeah, we want to go left here, so let's see.
And there it goes.
It's
Oh,
touched.
it hit him. It
It'll be
deflected.
marked out of bounds there, right?
It hit the
Yeah.
up man, who I believe was Nafiglia. I think it hit him on the arm.
Yeah, so that ball
And the
has to
Burrell
go back
coaches
to where it went
are-
out of bounds,
You see
right?
Dom Girardi. Now they're going to have a caucus here.
It touched him.
Marcus Williams down there, former Rams player himself. He was the truth back in those days.
Here's where you get on the PA and say the ball was touched and went out of bounds.
Butch would do it.
Butch Lippett would do it.
Butch
right?
Lippett would do it. So what are they going to say? They're just going to say it's out of bounds?
It was touched and went out of bounds.
And Dom, having a conversation down there. The thing about him is I know he knows the rules. So Highlands is going to get good field position at their 35.
3:12 to go. I still think the kid touched it. All right, here we go.
So here go the Rams.
And guess what?
It is Wild Ram,
it
and here
goes
comes
again.
Kratzenberg. They haven't tackled him yet. Still on his feet, up over the 45 to 50.
Somebody
Finally,
likes to
Baroni's
tackle.
going to get him at the Burrell 42. The ball came out.
Uh-oh.
The ball came. The Bucks have it.
How about that?
Baroni
Who's
knocked
got
it
it?
out. Baroni knocked it out.
Who's coming out of there with it?
I think 2 Bucks are fighting for it. Baroni put the hammer down. And it's Logan Eakins has
He's
the
down
ball.
at the bottom. Wow, that's what they needed, Mike. First turnover.
Baroni put the TJ Watt karate chop on it.
Weston leads us with 4 tackles and a big, big karate chop to get the ball to Heekins.
15-7 is a 22-yard gain. But it's Highlands' first turnover of the night. Kratzenberg to 183. 183 on 6 carries. But Burrell has the ball at their 44-yard line.
Averaging 30 yards a carry. Yikes. His dad was in my math class, so he's going to be happy I can do the math on that.
This is Corey off the right side. Corey barrels ahead across the 45. And he's going to be pushed out near the Highlands bench area at about the 48-yard line. Let's see where you're going to put it. They're going to say he's down at the 47, I think.
Wouldn't this be great, Mike, to get the lead at halftime?
Well, I'll take a tie, thanks.
How many timeouts we have?
2, I believe. 2-yard gain only.
11 carries, 99 yards.
Man, 100-yard backs all over the place.
That's 9 yards a carry. See how I did that?
2nd and 8. Clock winding down near 2 minutes. Kudre, the motion man. Perkins going to keep it. Stutter step through the middle up over the 50. Carries a man with him and gets the first down at the Highlands 44-yard line. Dante Allen made the stop for the Rams, and it's first down Bucks. 8 Burrell Bucks first downs. And that's a 9-yard pickup for Perkins.
Perkins now 13 carries, 71 yards. Trey Corey, 11 carries, 99 yards.
Liam Purdue comes out. Nate's over there making sure he's okay. He had cramping issues sometimes. Corey follows a man, barrels ahead to the 40. Down there for Highlands was Dante Allen again.
He's over 100 yards rushing.
And that's 3 weeks in a row.
12 rushes, 104 yards. And Mike, look at the balance. 12 carries for Corey, 13 for Perkins.
And a 41-yard touchdown pass. 2nd and 5. They look over for instructions. 1:10 to go.
Got to speed it up a
Again, and the
little
Bucks
bit.
will have the ball coming out of the intermission. And Perkins is back.
Wants to throw.
Perkins going to throw it. Oh,
Man
he's got
open.
Corey on the wheel. Corey makes a man miss. Inside the 25.
Should've
And
tried to get
Corey's
out of
down at the
bounds.
24-yard line. First down, Burrell.
Did he get out of bounds? They're stopping the clock.
Well, it's a first down, so
Yeah.
they'll stop it for that.
Injured player.
Player down for Highlands. And that is Achilles Anger.
So how many we give him on that one, Mike?
So from the 40 to the, let's see where they're going to put it, the 20. They haven't put the ball down there. Let's look at the 25, 15 yards.
How many again? Sorry.
15? Does that sound
15.
right? Start on the 40. So it'll be 1st and 10. They have timeout to attend to the injured player here.
Antonio, 5 out of 6 passes completed for 61 yards.
And that was Corey, who has really come on as a receiver here recently. Now, he's the 2nd leading receiver on the team. He's caught 12 balls. So
Mike, the sophomore show has really held up so far. Tevin Owen Kratzenberg and Antonio Perkins. Mike, they're cousins. Do you know that?
How about that?
They train together. I love where they train. It's called
Resilience.
Resilience. I
Is
phonetically
it
spelled it out.
the former Valley player Jordan Frame? I think might be involved in that outfit down there.
Actually, it's
He's a big power lifter.
Antonio's dad.
Yeah.
He runs it, and guess what? It's located on Lock Street, right under Gary Nagley's Greatness Athletics Gym.
Hey, Gare. Perkins going to run it. Perkins makes one man miss, gets around Ochoa, and is brought down as he gets to the 17-yard line.
Got to go fast. Yep.
Rams called, or the Bucks called time? The
Yep.
Bucks called time. That'll be their second. Should have one left.
Resilience. That's
Resilience, Y-I-N-Z.
And that is Chuck Perkins who runs that.
So at the 17 for 8 for Perkins. He's got 80. Second down, 3. Burrell with a football.
And don't forget halftime.
Driving, 45 seconds left.
I'll be honest, Perkins will join us. She played basketball at Valley and at Penn State New Kent, and she got a bachelor's degree in communications, and she's working on a master's in broadcasting. So we're going to give her a chance to tell us a little bit about herself and what it's like to sit in the stands when her brother's running around out there.
Burrell trying to go in and get this thing tied at the break. Highlands led it at 4:15 left in the half on a Kratzenberg 89-yard touchdown. But then Perkins hit Kudre, and then the big fumble. Knocked out by 50, recovered by 51. Corey motions out of the formation. This could be quarterback draw here. Perkins is back. He looks. He looks. He's going to take it up in there. He lost it. And the Bucks fall on it. And that was Liam Kasavage who got on that football at the 15-yard line. I think it's a first down. Let's see. Bucks call time. 32 seconds left. Nope, he's going to be a yard short.
Timeout Bucks. That's their final timeout of the first half.
Third down.
And 1. So we give that to Kasavage recovered that, so we'll give that to him.
So do we get the first down and spike it, or do we try it?
It's a good question. Yeah, that might be your play here, because the Bucks should be out of timeouts now. I think Highlands has all theirs left. We thought they had called one, but then the officials decided that was going to be a officials timeout, and they were not charged with it. Third down. And remember, you have 2 plays to get this. Most important thing is getting the first down, and you have 2 plays to do it. After the first down, I like your idea of getting up there and just clocking it. And then you have 3 more. Then you'd have 3 more plays.
And you can throw it 3 times in the end.
Remember, you only need 1 second for the last play. WPIAL rules dictate.
That's
Perkins going to keep it. He's got the first down. Perkins fighting for yardage.
Just get down, blow
and
it.
he does.
Okay,
he gets to the 10.
And
there's Dom saying you got to hurry, but it's first down.
Give him 5 on that.
6. First down and goal at the 10. And Perkins is back. Not going to spike it. Sprints to the left. He's got some open field. Perkins out of bounds. That's fine. 13 seconds left. See where they mark him. At the 2-yard line, it's second and goal, an 8-yard gain. Well, he thought he had the corner, and so did I.
93 for Perkins, 104 for Corey. What do you do here, Mike?
Yeah, here's the problem. If you run it and don't make it, you're done.
Yep.
You're done. I think Perkins goes back to throw. If he finds a lane and can run it in, he takes it. If not, just throw it out of the back of the end zone and live to fight another day.
I agree.
Second and goal.
Got to get to the end zone.
You got a man on the island up top. That's Kudre. Perkins is going to run it. He goes in for a Burrell touchdown. Perkins had opened up like the Red Sea, and the Bucks are within an extra point of tying the game at 9 seconds left, first half.
That was a gutsy call, Mike. Because like you said, he gets down, pass over. He is now 95 yards on 17 carries. Trey Corey, 12 carries for 104 yards, and we're 1 point away from tying this thing up here.
How about that? Now you just got to worry about Kratzenberg getting the ball on the kickoff. Here's Corey's kick. It is just through, and we are tied at 21 with 9 seconds to go.
What a half.
To say the least.
And don't forget, we get the ball to start the second half.
Yes, we do. Good thing we deferred.
There's no better time right now to stop in Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Lineman for family-owned and operated hometown choice for tires in the 8K Valley. Highland Tires offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and custom wheels in the Pittsburgh area. And if you don't see it on site, ask, they'll order it. At Highland Tire, you are the #1 priority. Stop in today and see why Burrell fans choose us for tires. By the way, Highlands fans
do too, absolutely.
Auto repair and auto changes, visit HighlandTire.com or call them in Trenton at 724-224-9222. And in Trenton Heights at 724-224-7900 or Highland Integrity Lineman at 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service integrity price since 1961. They deliver. And the Burrell Bucks delivered there, Mike.
Now the always exciting kickoff.
Yes. Can you say squib kick?
Yeah, how about just a regular onside? Well, I don't know, though. You don't want to give Prager a chance because he can get it 50 yards down there. You don't want to be sweating out a Hail Mary at the end of the half. I'd like to get somebody to touch it, and then it rolls around for a little bit and let some ticks run off.
And if we intentionally kick it out of bounds, Highlands could decline it, make us go back 5 yards.
And just kick it again. Correct.
Yeah,
that is true. You have 3 options. Here's the kickoff to the near side of the field, and it's taken by Derai Carter. Carter can go. 40.
Dragged down, but still on his feet.
The clock's going to run out. All they got to do is tackle him.
Just get him on the
ground.
ground.
They do at the 45-yard line. The clock runs down to 0.
Thank you, Mr. Carter.
That is the end of the first half at Buccaneer Stadium in Lower Burrell with a score. The Burrell Bucks 21, the Highlands Golden Rams 21. We'll be back with more right after this. All right, we're back at halftime. Mike Choma is standing by with our special guest, Aviana Perkins. Take it away, guys.
Aviana, before we get started, what about that first half? What did you think?
That was very action-packed. I think we got about everything you could ask for in a game, so I would define it as a barn burner. We had some turnovers on both sides, so hopefully we eliminate those, but I like the pass action and then the mix of the passes, so I like what I see. It's a tied game, so essentially a brand new game, so I'm excited for the second half.
We gave your background during the game. Again, you went to Penn State New Ken. You were a journalism major there. Got your degree from Penn State. Now you're at Point Park. What are you doing there?
Yes, so I'm getting my master's degree at Point Park University in Pittsburgh. It will be in broadcasting, sports media, and documentary. So essentially, I would like to enter the sports world. My ideal position would be like in the multimedia, sports media realm. So whether that would be commentary, like we're kind of doing here today, or a little bit more on like the social media side, being able to like produce feature stories and whatnot. Like that would be the realm that I would like to enter.
We had a discussion before the game. I want to get your opinion. Won the toss. Would you have taken the ball there, or would you have deferred like they did?
That's a good question, because I think about that a lot. But I think for me personally, I would have deferred, waited for second half, because sometimes you don't know like where you're going to be at. So I think it's good to kind of start off the second half with that momentum if you can get it.
Great minds think alike. You agree with Mike Pavlik. I said, let's take the ball, take it down, score, put them on their heels to start with. But it's worked out so far, 21-21 here at halftime.
Yeah.
You can't, Now, let me ask you a question about sitting in the stands watching your brother out there. What's that like for you and your family?
So I think the best way for me to describe myself, for anyone who's watched Remember the Titans and knows the character Cheryl, who is the coach's daughter, That's me. I cannot sit still. I'm always yelling. I sound like I'm a coach. I get very into it. I've been around football my whole life, so I'm like, just like how we had a couple seconds there, I'm like, hurry up, get on the line, go, 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 get out of bounds, stop the clock. So that's the type of fan I am. But my family, they're all here. We're very supportive. We're proud of Antonio and also the other boys as well. Yeah.
How about that call right before the half? You know, we don't get that in. The half is over. I thought they would throw. What did you think?
I mean, knowing my brother, I could see what he was doing because he easily could have tried to stick his hands out and dive to get to the pylon, but I knew getting out of bounds, that stops the clock, so they had an extra time. You know, God forbid we need to try to get in here again. We still have time. But I like the run game to be safe because learning from the Seahawks and the Super Bowl, throwing it that close is a little dangerous, so it's a little bit of a risky move. So I like the run.
And it paid off for him. Now, you have some experience behind the camera, too. You produced and filmed and edited a Golden Quill award-winning documentary, Girls in Wrestling. What made you pick that subject?
Yes, so being here in Western PA, wrestling is a huge sport, and it was growing for the girls at the time, so I really wanted to kind of capture the momentum of that before it got big, and I just love being around the sport because my brothers also wrestle, and seeing the girls wrestle, I wanted to give them that recognition that they deserve.
Now, you picked a family. Tell us a little bit about the family you picked and why did you pick them?
Yes, so I did the documentary based on the Ireland family. They're from Knock. They have 3 daughters who wrestle. I met them just being at wrestling tournaments, and, you know, it kind of becomes a community when you're in wrestling. And just being able to hear their story, I got super close with them. We got super close, and it was great to showcase that, and I'm still close with them today. I follow their wrestling careers. And, yeah, they were an open book, so that was great for me.
Now, again, the question is, when you do all that type of work, how long did it take you to do that project?
That is a very good question because I have no idea. Even though it was a short documentary, literally like 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes, I dedicated hours into it, and also just who I am as a person. I took it very personally. I wanted to make sure I was showcasing their story to the best that I could and giving them the recognition that they deserve. So I put a lot of time in. So for people who don't know, it could be very short, but a lot of time and commitment goes into it.
I know back in the day when we did Comcast, we used to do something called Still or Extra. I would go to the game, we would film every play, go and interview coaches and players afterwards, take all that back to the Comcast studios. It took 8 hours to refine that down to 5 minutes that you see on TV. So it's all a long day's work, but worthwhile for sure.
Yeah, I believe it 100%. But I think that's good too. You know, you're putting in the time, and that's showing your effort and your commitment to something if you truly care about it. And I believe when you're doing something like that, you're creating a story and you're showcasing that for others to see. So it's worth it.
Now, where can people see that? I watched it. It was very entertaining and, again, very informative. Where can they see it?
Yes, so I have it posted on my YouTube page. If you just look up my name, Aviana Perkins, it's spelled Auveonna, Perkins, Perkins, like the restaurant. You should be able to see it there. And I'm also working on creating like a website so you can see like a portfolio of all my things as well. So it should also be under my name, Aviana Perkins.
Now, Burrell has that very successful wrestling program for years with the boys, and they've recently started a girls program and also a middle school program for the girls. Do you see it as a growing sport?
Yes, 100%. I see it as a growing sport, and I love it. I love all the momentum that is coming about for just women in sports in general right now at this time in society. And I think it's a great sport for girls, too, because outside of the sport, you will know how to protect yourself, defend yourself, and it teaches you hard work and being resilient because you're the only one out there. You have to do this for yourself, and you truly have to dig deep. So it's growing for sure.
That's a great point, too. You know, I always coached for many years, and I always thought, you know, we taught a lot of life lessons, how to get along with people, how to work as a team, and you also have these memories with your fellow players you have for the rest of your life. Do you think that's something they could build off of too?
100%. That's something that's so great about sports because you take away those memories with you regardless of what happens on and off, say, the court, the field, the mat, whatever it may be. I know I've learned how to have a thick skin and become mentally tough through sports, and I think that you need that for just everyday life.
How about telling us a little bit about your basketball career?
Yeah, so I am retired now, but I played at Valley. I'm a Valley alum. I graduated in 2019, but my basketball career there, I always played basketball. I played with the boys growing up, so playing with girls was a bit of adjustment. I love defense better in a way because when I played with the boys, they would never pass with me. So my defense was great when I was in high school. But yeah, I just miss just the momentum, the adrenaline, being out there. My forte was rebounding. I think it's a skill that a lot of people don't appreciate. So I was always the person crashing the boards and trying to get double chances. So when I watch to this day, I'm like, go for the rebound, crash the board. So that was my favorite rebounding.
When I coached basketball, I was always told my players, when somebody shoots the ball, that's a pass to you. Go get the rebound. It's up there for anybody.
Yep.
And I found out in your documentary that Pennsylvania produced the most D1 wrestlers in the country, which makes it a tough sport to compete in. Your brother's a wrestler, too. If you had the opportunity when you were in high school, would you have wrestled?
Yeah, that is a good question. As long as it was with all girls, because if it was with the boys, my father, he said that's a no-no. But if it was the way it is today, if I had that opportunity, I think I would have pursued it. It's a great sport. Again, it teaches you so many lessons. And also you can kind of like get your anger out a little bit if you need to, in a positive way. So, yeah.
So is there co-ed wrestling?
There is. So I think it probably will depend on like the school or the program where you're at. If like some of the girls have to wrestle boys and whatnot. But with that being said, the girls programs are growing. So hopefully it continues to grow where it's like it's girls wrestling girls and the boys are with the boys.
Now you come from a big family. Tell us about your family. They're a very interesting group, I understand.
Yes, so I am a Perkins, but related to the Hausers. So if you're local to this area, I'm sure you know all of us. We all look alike. We have similar resemblances. And just, I believe I come from a hardworking family. We all care about each other. We're very loving. We're the type of people who say, I love you at the end of the night, give each other hugs. We care about each other. We're always there. And there's a bunch of us, so you can't miss us. We're passionate people. There's a bunch of us here today supporting my brother and also the rest of the Burrell players. And we're just happy to be here. We were accepted.
And you have twins, too, right?
Yes. So fun fact, I'm the oldest of 5, the only girl. It goes myself, and then my brother who is 20. I'm 24. It goes my brother who's 20, Antonio's 15, soon to be 16. And then the youngest, they're identical twins, and they are 10.
Well, I taught Tevin Owen Kratzenberg's dad, Troy, and he told me you guys are cousins.
We are. So you brought up that family. There's a bunch of us everywhere. So, yes, tonight we have that family connection. Tevin is our cousin, so we got some family rivalry a little bit, I guess you could say, tonight, but it's all good.
And Troy told me that Tevin and Antonio work out together. Where do they work out at?
Yes, they do work out together. So my dad is actually opening up a gym where he's going to be training other athletes, but it's under the name Resilience. It's like a Pittsburgh spin on the word resilient, because we have to be resilient in life. You never know what it's going to throw at you. And yeah, they train together. They would run up and down the hills by our house and work out together, and a bunch of things behind the scenes that you wouldn't see.
And that's what makes sports great. Well, we're going to turn it over to the Burrell bands. Thanks for stopping by. And again, we'll look forward to you're going to help us out during during basketball season.
Yep.
Look forward to that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Let's go Bucks.
There you go. Go Bucks.
Okay, everybody, we are back at halftime with the score tied at 21. Thanks to the Burrell Band. Thanks to the Dean and Alviana Perkins for coming up. And
Did a great job, didn't you?
very interesting conversation with her. Yeah, it was good to hear from her. 21 at the break. Before we do stats, I'm going to tell you about West Arm Therapy. We know how frustrating it can be to suffer from mobility-limiting conditions. And a West Arm Physical Therapy will help you decrease pain, increase strength, and improve mobility. We're the leading rehabilitation provider in the AK Valley and have been voted #1 best physical therapist for many years by subscribers of the Valley News Dispatch. West Arm is locally owned and offers specialized care in orthopedic conditions, balance disorders, and neurological conditions. Visit westarmtherapy.com to find the phone number of one of the 7 locations nearest you. The stats are interesting. I've never quite seen anything like this.
We always say that every
Well, let's
week.
just.
You know that.
Hey, I'm gonna do a spoiler alert. The total yards are Burrell 200, Highlands 179. Keep that in mind while we read you the rest of them.
Well, first downs, been all Burrell, 9-2. Rushing, so a lot of rushing yards. Burrell 200, Highlands 179. Passing-wise, that's a big difference. 60 yards for Burrell, nothing for Highlands. Total yards, again, 260 for Burrell, 179 for Highlands. Third down conversions, Burrell 4-6, Highlands 0 for 2. Penalties both had 2 for 15. 1 turnover each, 1 for interception for Highlands that led to their touchdown, and 1 fumble recovery for the Burrell Bucks. Time of possession, just crazy. 17:32 for Burrell, 6:28 for Highlands. Nuts.
It is crazy. It is crazy. And again, the time of possession. Burrell had the ball 33 minutes a week ago. They've added 17:32 in the first half. Their last 3 weeks have just become a running power offensive team with all the injuries across the offensive line. It's really hard to believe. But it's happened, and they are in this game against this very strong Highlands team. And again, if Burrell would win this game and really throws the conference, everybody under Amani, which would be Freeport, Highlands, and Burrell, would just throw them in a tizzy because they'd all beaten each other once. And then we will be at Gardner points trying to figure that out, and so we'll see what happens. Teveno and Kratzenberg has run it 6 times for 183 yards. He has a 62-yard touchdown run, an 89-yard touchdown run out of Wild Ram. And the difference in the game, really, the reason it's tied is Jamar Wright on a tip ball intercepted a pass and ran it back 55 yards for a touchdown. On the Burrell side, Antonio Perkins has a 28-yard touchdown, a 2-yard touchdown. He's got 18 rushing touchdowns now this season. Zach Kudre then, on a pass from Perkins. Perkins finally threw his first touchdown pass, a 41-yarder to Kudre, his second touchdown reception of the season. Zach, our leading receiver, catching his 22nd pass. The Bucs scored with 3:13 to go in the first half to make it 21-14. And then Perkins from 2 yards at 9 seconds left.
And as you said, getting the ball to start the second half, that's a big difference.
Yeah,
Mike.
that's quite the decision by the coach. But again, you pretty much get the ball the same amount of times. And the point is, when you do that, you like to score at the end and get a chance to score again. And now they do have that chance. And you were saying, what would it be like to have the lead? Maybe we could find out.
Well, they're going to get the ball right now. Again, Babinsack in to kick off.
Purdue and Perkins are the deep men. Would Bones come out with something funky here? No, he bangs it along the ground. And it's Nyson Jones at the 31-yard line, and he goes down right there. At the 32 is Choma went down there to make the stop. It'll be first down Bucks at their 32-yard line, just underway, second half.
And Mike, defensively, we haven't made very many tackles. So again, they haven't had the ball very much. So Burrell gets to go to work on offense. And again, like you said, it's been the Antonio Perkins and Trey Corey show so far. Let's see if they can continue here in the second half.
Highlands ran 9 offensive plays in the first half.
There you go.
9. And we've got Perkins at 96 yards, Corey at 104, approximate numbers, of course. This is Corey. Barrels his way through there, up across the 35 to the 38-yard line. And now here's another thing, too. As Partlow and Anger Youngblood in there to make the stop. And is the game that Highlands had last week against Freeport. 2nd and 4 for the Bucks. As this game goes on, does that start to become a factor? Very emotional, very physical. I don't know what you'd call the Burrell game last week because there were so many stops and starts. Coudray in motion, and Perkins is back. He looks. He's going to fire it deep. He's got Purdue, and it's incomplete. Purdue was being covered by the senior safety, Keegan Babinsack, and it was just a little bit overthrown. It'll be 3rd down. Taking a shot there on 2nd and 4.
40 yards in the air, Mike. Ball had a lot of hang time on it.
It did. That was the 7th pass tried by Perkins. He's completed 5 of them.
And as you mentioned, his first touchdown of the year, 41-yarder to Coudray.
3rd down, 4. Big 3rd down play for the Bucks. Play action. Perkins in trouble. They got him, and down he goes. Achilles Anger Youngblood busted through there and messed that play up from the very beginning. Not sure what it was, and now Achilles gesticulates toward the Burrell bench, which is probably not a good idea.
Yeah, saw that last week against Freeport. And you don't want to do it here. Get a big stop on 4th down. Don't want to do something silly. Perkins loses 3 on that. And again, I believe it was a pass play, Mike. It looked like they were going to pass that formation.
4th and 8. Corey back to punt. He kicked one 48 yards out of bounds on a quick kick earlier.
Nice on Jones, the up back.
And here's the kick, and he's going to get it on the ground at the near side of the field. Oh, no.
See where they mark it.
Keeping it away from Tebano and Kratzenberg, and they're going to say it goes out at the 35-yard line.
That was generous, Mike.
Yeah. 23-yard punt. So now it'll be Highlands' turn. See what kind of adjustments the Burrell coaching staff has made. The reason Highlands only ran 9 plays is that's all they needed to score.
The defense has to stand up here now after forcing a 3 and out. Highlands goes to work on offense, and yes, it is the Wildcat. No, it isn't.
Nope.
Yes, it is.
Nope, it is not. And the give is to TOC off the left side.
It's a form of
being
the Wildcat.
chased by
There
Perkins.
you go.
And Perkins drags him down at the 37-yard line. Well, that was just Prager at quarterback with TOC as the sidecar.
It was the same play. The only difference was he
Who
handed
they
it to
snapped
him.
it to.
Yeah, exactly.
2nd down, 8. It's Kratzenberg's 3rd 2-yard run of the night. Of course, he's had 62, 89, and 22 also.
Big night.
2nd and 8. Kratzenberg again.
Try
He's
the
going to try
other
right
side.
side this time with a head of steam. Up over the 45, the 50.
Holding,
The
holding,
45.
hold
and
everything.
he is dragged down at the 38-yard line. The flag
Holding,
is
went
down.
to him.
Liam Purdue is
Yeah.
laying on the ground. There's a flag on the 0 of the 40-yard line. And this one may be coming back.
What a burst he has, though, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Only 4 penalties in that first half.
Two holding. We'll take the deeper of the 2, please.
Yeah, we'll take that one from back there from the 36. So that's the one they will take. So the ball will be at the 37. So they just took it from the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 18 at the 27-yard line for Highlands. Less than 10 to go, 3rd quarter. We are tied at 21. Sound familiar, Highlands fans? Sound like last week at
Yeah,
all?
exactly.
Dry Carter in motion. And
Pass.
now the pass is
You're
caught by
right.
Wright, and here
Look
he
out.
comes.
Here's that
Up over the
sprinter speed.
35, and Wright is dragged down at
Great
the 40
open field
by
tackle.
Perkins.
What do we got going on here?
And now we got
2 guys.
Dry Carter and
Liam.
Liam Purdue, and Carter can go off on you a little bit.
Last year, Mike, he got thrown out of
The Valley game, the
Yeah.
last game of the season, and he had to miss the first playoff game down at Southmoreland. So Prager completes it to Wright. They get the penalty yardage back, but now wait. Holding again against Highlands.
I think they're calling it right there too.
Yeah, they're calling what Carter did to Liam.
Purdue, yeah.
So forget it.
And Purdue's hurt, Mike. Coming off the
Yeah,
field.
he is. He's gimping as he gets up. Well, we've seen that too many times with these guys this year. So many injuries. The thing that's impressed me the most is how they want to get back and play.
Yeah.
I mean, they want to get out there and they want to play.
Second and long.
So the ball's at the 20. Second down, 25 now for Highlands. See if Prager puts it up here if they just go to Kratzenberg. Kratzenberg the sidecar. Prager's back.
Got
Looking,
sprint.
looking.
He's
Trying to get outside to the left. He fires it over the middle, and it is caught by Carter. Somehow he holds on with Perkins right on him, and Carter lets you know about it.
They often do.
So the gain is 13.
Makes it 3rd and 12.
First completion for Prager tonight. And it's 3rd down and 12. See what Matt Bonaslawski and his coaching staff comes up with here. 8:05 to go. Clock is winding, 3rd quarter. We're tied at 21. Both of these teams coming in on 2-game winning streaks. And Prager's going to sprint right this time. He looks. He's going to throw it back against the grain, and it is caught by Wright. It's the 70-30 ball, and it's a Highlands touchdown.
Yeah.
Throw it up for grabs to Jamar Wright. He's going to make a play more often than not, and he does, and this one is 68 yards.
Fabian Wilson with a step-by-step, Mike, went to strip the ball, and unfortunately for the Burrell Bucks, Wright held on to it, and again, big.
Beanie's team is skilled, professional, and respectful to our clients. From kitchens and bathrooms to decks and roofing, Beanie works diligently and respectfully to embrace the vision of every client. Make your vision a reality today and call 724-351-3172 to set up a free estimate or visit BeanieHomeRenovations.com. Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have your winning 50-50 ticket. It's purple ticket.
Burrell has to go back to work here, Mike. It's been an uphill battle. They've never had a chance to take the lead. Tied at halftime at 21. And again, 2nd and 25, Mike.
Uh-huh.
We got to
But
stop
that's what
that.
these guys can do.
Big plays. Other than a 2-yard carry by Perkins before the half, they've all been big plays for touchdowns.
Here's the kick. It's another
Squibber.
ground ball picked up by Nyson.
They're going to say he's down.
He said his knee was down.
I think it was Kudre.
Was it Zach?
Yeah.
8, not 5.
But touchdowns to 62, 28, 55, 89, 41, and 68, and thrown a 2-yard touchdown. Everybody's got their money's worth tonight, Mike.
That's for sure. It's been an exciting game.
Bucks take over 1st and 10 from the 37.
The Bucks have had decent field position. They have decent field position again. I wonder if they have one of those big plays in their arsenal. They hit a 48-yard pass. Perkins ran one in from 28. First and 10. Corey the sidecar. Kudre in motion. And Perkins going to keep it. Cuts it through the middle. And gets some yardage and bounces it to the outside. Still going. 50.
First down and
First
then
down.
some.
A little extra over there
Yes.
at the Highlands bench. As Beckham Ochoa threw him out of bounds. But Perkins
Anger
moves the
also
change.
there.
So it's a 14-yard gain for Perkins. Puts him over 100.
Yep. 106.
How about that? That's both of these guys have gone over 100 3 weeks in a row.
106 for Perkins, 110 for Corey. And that's usually a recipe for victory.
It is.
But again, credit Highlands. They've come out here and had some big plays.
First and 10. Corey this time. Corey tries to get outside, spins and turns, and he's brought down. And that is Luke Lattis, the junior defensive end, number 56, that makes the play.
No gain.
Clock winds to 7 minutes, third quarter. Highlands with the only points of the second half so far. Play clock under 10. Perkins going to keep it. Dances through a hole. Still on his feet. Inside the 40.
Trying to push.
Carries some men with him inside the 40-yard line and gets pretty close to a first down. It's going to be third and short. We have a flag down.
Down to 48.
Jamar Wright and Achilles Anger Youngblood made the tackle. The flag is at the 48-yard line, and the Bucks are marching backwards.
Original line of scrimmage, yep, holding. I have that their second penalty for 20 yards.
I got
have anything else?
2 for 20. That's correct.
So that part of the game they've taken
That's
care of,
cleaned
Mike,
up,
but
yeah.
the big plays have not.
Second and 20. Again, as Coach Girardi said, it's first and 10 for a reason. It's
Yep.
hard enough. Behind the change is not a recipe against good teams like these. Quarterback draw. Perkins through a hole. Spins and turns. Breaks another tackle across the 50. Gets the penalty yard back and more inside the 45-yard line.
I counted 4 tackles he broke on that play, Mike.
Highlands player needing help getting up, and that's Jamar Wright. So they're going to put him at the 45. It'll be a third and 7.
13-yard pickup now at 119.
Third and 7. You got to figure they might be in 4-down territory here because, frankly, it hasn't mattered where you give them the ball. Kudre in motion off the double fake. They give it to Corey. And Corey powers down toward the sticks. Let's see. He's very close. See if they eye it up. He might just be maybe a first down. No, fourth down. It is a foot short. All right.
7 yards on that one. 117 now for Corey, 119 for Perkins, and now a big fourth down coming up here.
4th and inches.
Do we have a tush push? Not allowed.
Goodness, I can't do it at this level.
Well, I got tired of seeing that last night.
We'd seen them through the years, but they just outlawed that maybe 5 years ago here. No. Perkins, give it to Core. They got him in the backfield. It was Achilles Anger making the play, and he's throwing him down.
There you go, Mike.
And the flag is down.
You brought it up. We knew it was coming.
And Mark Kazanowicz is livid over there.
As well he should
The
be, Mike.
defensive coordinator who does such a great job. But this
Gonna be
may be
big.
just a...
Now that would be from the line of scrimmage, right?
It's they say it's after the play. So Highlands is getting the ball. I don't know about that one.
I didn't hear the whistle.
Well, he was blowing the whistle.
Yeah.
That's why it was a penalty. But, oh man, that's a tough one. The penalty's against Highlands, but they say it's Highlands' ball.
Let's see.
That was the signal. So they're calling it 15 from where the play ended, which was at the 40.
But they're going to give Highlands the ball.
But Highlands is getting the football at the 26-yard line. So a turnover on downs. So it's a 2-yard loss for Corey on that. Well, that's a tough break.
Yeah, I thought for
And
sure
really,
they'd be able to keep the ball.
Does it hurt Highlands much?
There's your Wildcat.
Here comes Kratzenberg out of Wild Ram, and he runs it up to the 35-yard line, and he gets 9.
Perkins makes a stop. Perkins, our leading tackler tonight, with 6.
TOC went off for 235 last week, and he's breathing down that right now. 4:25 left third quarter. 2nd and 1. Now Partlow is there, and TOC and Wild Ram. Here he goes again. Left this time. And Perkins got caught up in the wash. Look out, 50, 40,
A foot race.
30. He gets tripped up. He keeps his balance and scores. Perkins, the safety, got caught up in the wash. There were a lot of bodies in there, and he could not get out of there to get toward the sideline to try to get Kratzenberg down. It's a 65-yard touchdown run.
What a night for Owen Kratzenberg, huh?
Mike Love has 257. I got 259. So he has gone over that 235, and Highlands stretches it out to a 2-score lead. And here's Babinsack out of his brother's hold. And the kick is up, and the kick is good, and Highlands leads it 35-21. As Kratzenberg putting on a show at Buccaneer Stadium tonight.
No doubt about that, Mike. Well, Mogie's Irish Pub is a full-service restaurant set in a casual family atmosphere. Serving Burrell fans since 1997, Mogie's owns their longevity of quality product, a conscientious staff, and loyal customer base. Come to our newly remodeled patio with umbrella and gazebo seating. We have great local bands that are adding new events every day. Visit mogies.us for updated events. Mogie's located at 3210 Leechburg Road in Lower Burrell. Call 724-339-6904 today to make a reservation, plan a party, or get takeout. See you after the game at Mogie's. Going to be a lot to discuss there tonight, Mike.
Here are Highlands touchdowns tonight. 62, 55, 89, 68, 65. You literally can't beat that.
They're going to sleep good tonight.
You literally can't beat that. It is 35-21.
And remember, they got 3 losses. You want to see the teams that beat them, huh? You said
Well,
that
yeah, you
19-2
did. Elizabeth
combined.
Forward 6-1, Newcastle 6-1, Amani 7-0. That's who beat them. They are going to be. I'm telling you, they're going to be trouble in the playoffs, and they're going to be trouble the next couple of years. I think, I think they have a chance to do big things. They, that freshman class we saw last year was mighty impressive. And you can see it. Kratzenberg has grown from a boy to a man from last year to this. Trust me.
No doubt about it.
Here's the kickoff. It's going to go out of bounds. It does. That's the second time Babinsack's lost one out of bounds. And the Bucks will start at their 35-yard line. 3:58 third quarter. And it's been all Highlands here in the second half.
Mike, top 10 and 3A, we have to look at this because it's going to get interesting. Avonworth 6-0, Monte Christian 6-0, Elizabeth Forward 6-1, Char Valley 3-4, North Catholic is 5th at 5-2, and it's Beaver, Hopewell, Highlands, Southmoreland. Why I say it's going to get interesting is 5 of those teams are from the conference up north here, the Beaver County, and remember, 3 teams get in from each of the 3 conferences, then the last 3 are picked by the wild card. And that brings about a big game tonight. Talk about big game hunting. Derry's at Greensburg, and why that's important to us is Derry beat us. We don't want them in 4th place, so again, that's going to be a big score for us too.
So here go the Bucks,
Penalty
first and 10
markers.
at the 35, and now Don Girardi's on the field. Arms folded, not happy. No, there's
Pick it
no
up.
penalty. I think
They're
Burrell
gonna
got the
call
timeout.
timeout,
Yeah.
And Mike, I was going to try to keep an eye on that Greensburg game, but it's been so crazy here tonight, I don't have time to look down.
I'm trying to get through the scoreboard here and see what I can find for you.
Other big game hunting, Mike. Hopewell, number 7's at Freeport, number 10. I mentioned earlier, that's an important game because if Freeport can flex their muscles over Hopewell, that helps us too. Mentioned Derry against Greensburg, Mount Pleasant at Southmoreland, and North Catholic at Beaver, all big games. And what's interesting about that interstate conference, Mike, is 3 of the teams are 3-0. Southmoreland, Elizabeth Forward, and Mount Pleasant. The other 3 teams, Derry, Greensburg, and York, are 0-2. And again, when you talk about picking those 3 wild card teams, it's kind of hard to pick a team that only has 6 teams in a conference as a 4th team.
Yeah. Hey, here's one for you. Hopewell 21, Freeport 7, third quarter.
That's not good.
Here go the Bucks, first down at their 35. Perkins The give is to Corey with a hole. And gets about 4 out to the 39. And now Partlow made the tackle, and one of the Buck linemen cleaned the pile off there. And now gets a few thousand words from his coach about it. Got to be careful. Didn't get caught that time. Next time you will.
I got both Corey and Perkins at 119 tonight.
2nd down and 6. East Allegheny 15, Valley 7, third quarter. Perkins is going to keep it off the fake. He gets hit hard as he gets into the line and gets thrown back. Well, Highlands feeling it now. They've come out in this second half and taken control of this game.
Starting to get a little chippy out there too, Mike. Beckham and Choma come away with the ball, but they said not before Corey made forward progress. We're going to give him there.
Well, they're going to say the 42, so that's a 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Halftime, Clairton 41, Leechburg nothing. Clairton 41, Leechburg nothing, halftime. Someone is asking down the way there. 3rd down. Corey. Oh, he hit a stone wall, but he
jumped out,
leans forward.
He might have got the first down.
He might be at the stripe. I think he's got it. He only got to get there. Remember, the ball went out of bounds, so it's 1st down. 3 yards. First down at the 45. And all the Bucks can do, you can only score once when you have the play. And
yeah, they got to stop them, Mike.
You just got to try to score.
Did it once tonight. Once has not been enough.
First down at the 45. Corey again. Spins ahead. Lattice had him. That's Luke. Spun him down as he got to about the 48-yard line. 2nd and 7. Clock winding, 1:50 to go. Third quarter, Highlands 34.
By the
and the
way,
Bucks 21.
No JV game tomorrow, Mike.
Okay.
The JVs are a little banged up as well as the varsity, so
so you don't get to go over to Golden Ram Stadium.
Don't get to go to Golden Ram Stadium, but here's something interesting I'll tell you after this play.
Remember, after the third quarter, we'll have trivia for you. Perkins and Tees is on this one, and Tees spins him back. Big play by Logan that time.
Mike giving the original line of scrimmage.
Yep.
He had some forward progress there.
And they put him right at the line. It'll be 3rd down, 3rd and 7. Boy, the air's come out of the bubble here, hasn't it?
So what's happening, Mike, tomorrow at Highlands, Highlands going to play Freeport Junior Varsity 2nd week in a row. How do you like that?
Hey, find a game, you play it.
Well, what's happening is, who's Freeport got? They got Hopewell tonight.
Right.
Should I drive all the way to Hopewell, or should I drive down to Golden Ram State? Yeah, smart on there.
Easy call for Sean Stobbins.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
3rd and 7 for the Bucks. And Perkins is back. He looks. He's going to go
Off
over
his
the
back
top,
foot.
and it is incomplete. Double covered was Purdue between Babinsack and Wright. Good coverage by the Rams. It'll be 4th down.
Mike, he threw that ball off his back foot.
He did. 4th and 7. Let's see what the Bucks do here. They're going to punt it. Where are they going to go? Liam Kasavage comes on the field. Liam Kasavage, number 3 right now. I think the Bucks are going to go for this.
Or it could be that quick kick. Nah.
They
Looks like
usually
they're
shift back. They are going. On 4th down. Now, yep, Corey goes back. He's going to punt it. High snap. And he gets it out of there. Might have been tipped.
What are they going to say?
Goes out of bounds. At the,
Been
that,
there all night,
that guy can only run to the 35-yard
Looks
line.
that way,
That's
yeah.
really all it is. That's where he goes, and that's that's a good call. Again, these guys have been terrific. You know what a it's officials
game.
appreciation week, and we appreciate these guys.
Not choppy at all.
This has been very good. So the punt is the same as last time. Let's see. Oh, it was only 17 this time. Yep, 17 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line for the Rams. 34 seconds to go. That's plenty of time for them to do damage.
They're going right back
And
to it.
here's the wild
Not this
ram,
time.
but Liam Purdue has him and
Hung on for dear
bulldogs him
life.
down. Boy,
Yep.
Liam come off a couple times, and he is gimping around out there and trying to get her done.
My good news for our middle school, they beat Paula Ridge 28-14. Frankie Girardi threw a touchdown pass in that game. That is 5 in a row for the middle school. So
Wow.
we like what we see down there, huh?
Tall cotton from the boys across the street. That's going to be the end of the third quarter here at Buccaneers Stadium with the score Highlands 35 and the Burrell Bucks 21. It's time to answer trivia. We're going to do that. You know what? We'll tell the folks about the Luquinos first, and then we'll get to trivia. Why don't you do that?
All
for
right,
me?
Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunity for both you and your business. What are you taking out of the mayonnaise jar over there?
Oh,
Oh, he's got the trivia.
I have the
question.
trivia question.
All right, you may not think you need life insurance right now, but you actually do, and the best time to buy it is when you're young. The right policy can help pay expenses, grow wealth over time, and save you money by locking in rates early. Joe and Joe always knows. Stop in at 2318 Freeport Road in Natrona Heights or call 724-224-8908 or 724-907-7583. Why wait? Let the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today.
Here's the trivia question. Who are the only two coaches to be the head coach at both Burrell and Highlands? We got one of them here tonight. Can you help us with that?
I know them both personally. Dom Girardi.
Dom Girardi was Highlands from 2017 to 21 and in his first year here at Burrell now. And
If you've been paying attention to our broadcast, we mentioned this guy a few times, Frank Martin.
Frank Martin was the first ever coach at Highlands in 1967 and through 1970. He left here after he won the Whitfield Championship in 1967 and allowed Frank Solomon to win a championship in 68. But Frank Martin and Dom Girardi, those are your answers.
And he's a great guy to talk to, Mike. He came and dressed the group sharp as attack. He was in his late 70s when he did it. And here they go again. This is Wildcat or Wild Ram.
Wild Ram, more Kratz up over the 45 to the 48-yard line. Teveno and Kratzenberg, first down Highlands. Yeah, we nicknamed him TOC last year because it was easier. I'm just keeping. 11 yards, first and 10.
Big and no in on a stop.
We could have 300-yard rushers consecutive weeks here. One in a good way and one not.
True that.
That's only their fifth first down. Is that hilarious?
35 points on the board and 5 first downs. Interesting.
First and 10. My stats are messed up because we had a rough start, but man.
I think you're spot on, Mike.
TOC left side. Oh, what a block by Ochoa to Springham. And Kratzenberg down the sidelines is brought down inside the 30-yard line.
How about Baroni all the way down the
Weston
field?
chasing him down from up front, but what a block by Beckham Ochoa and Fabian Wilson Jr.
He's a tough character.
21-3 is a 24-yard gain. And he is 306.
306 yards.
Oh, I'm sorry, 296.
296. Mike Love and I are
The
going back
numbers
and
are
forth.
way too high for me. First down at the Burrell 29. And here he goes again to the right.
Look at the throw.
Kratzenberg throwing,
ahead.
he threw Beckham off of him. And he gets it inside the 25 to the 22-yard line.
Fabian Wilson Jr. down there along with Perkins.
Second and 3. And now TOC's got 303, which is what Perkins had here last week. Did you ever think you'd see back-to-back 303s?
He may not be done yet.
We said that last week. That's the Tony Dorsett number that he had against Notre Dame in 1975 at Pitt Stadium.
Boy,
on a beautiful,
yeah.
sunny Saturday afternoon.
Beckham Ochoa's doing a great job at lead blocking.
Yeah, he's literally the sidecar. We
Yep,
got whistles.
They were going with the Wildcat again.
It's a timeout for Burrell. Bucks call time. I believe that's their second here in the second half. Less than 10 minutes to go, and Highlands leading it 35 to 21.
Well, we had a lot of visitors up here tonight. George Gaida stopped by, and One of our sponsors, Nick Boucher.
Nick Boucher, that's right, a former, one of the great, maybe the best kicker we've ever seen at Highlands.
I agree with you.
Was Nick. He was terrific. And Robert Rukowski, a Lower Burrell resident.
Yeah, that's right.
Always honks at me when I'm walking. I also thank him for not hitting me.
So let's go through the years, Mike. Talk about a great player. 25 years ago, Donnie Booker scored 2 touchdowns and ran for 157 yards in a 21-7 upset victory at Highlands. Highlands was heavily favored in that game, and they just kept pounding Donnie. They always said that guy was always a hammer, never the nail. Here's one.
He was a great player.
75 years ago, Mike.
I
going
saw
back to
this, one of my favorite people.
Chuck Wagner scored a 45-yard touchdown. Oakmont upset West Deer 12-2.
12-2.
By the way, he went on to win 270 games.
He was and a great guy to boot. One of the best. 2nd and 3 for the Rams at the Bucks 23-yard line. 9:56 to go. All Highlands in the second half. We were tied at halftime.
Yeah, I think they're going right this time, right?
Allen and Tees go in motion.
There you
TOC
go.
off the right side is hit. He spins to the 15-yard line. Zach Kudre. And 67 for the Bucks. We have a marker down. I'm sorry, 61 down there for Burrell. Jaden Roberts, the nose guard. We'll see what the penalty is. Might have one each way. Let's see.
Like this, when they do that crabbing motion, it reminds me of Aliquippa. When I was a kid, we'd play Aliquippa, and they'd crab these two guys to the right, and they'd say, "We're running right. Are you ready?" The answer was no. They just bully you over.
Offsetting personal fouls. The play counts.
I thought it was gutsy though when he told you, "Here's where we're gonna go."
1st and 10 Highlands at the Burrell 15.
Clock running at 9:47.
And the Rams are in no hurry here at all. Wide side of the field to the left.
I think they're going to go left.
TOC off the left side, being chased by Heekins.
They don't try
And
to
a
hide it. This
pile
time
at the
they're waiting
15-yard
for 'em.
line. Liam Purdue did a great job of setting the edge that time. Nice on Jones came up, and it was Heekins from behind. So we'll call it back to the 15 and no gain on that. You ran a long way to get nothing.
By the way, Mike, 5 years ago, A.J. Cordero caught 11 passes for 172 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Burrell beat Deer Lakes 44-6.
You know, Burrell scored 41 points last week. That was the first time they scored 40 in a game. Guess who? It was in 2022. Do you have any idea who they played when they scored 40?
Oh.
Here's Kratzenberg off the left side. The 10.
Touch 'em all.
At the 5 and into the end zone. Tevin Owen Kratzenberg with his 4th touchdown of the game. And the Highlands Golden Rams have raced out to a 41-21 lead.
Mike, he had 4 last week, too, against
Yes, he
Freeport.
did.
Yep.
325. What a performance.
His dad's down there smiling right now, I can guarantee you that. And Alan is, too. Alan, you out there listening?
If you are,
I'm going to guess so.
how you doing, Kratz?
When he graduated from VMI, he said, here's how you take the job interview. You walk in, you put your ring on the table, and the guy will ask you 2 questions. When can you start? How much do you want? And it's true.
And Ken's back here shaking his head because he had one of those too.
Yep.
The kick is good by Babinsack. He is 6 for 6. We got flags going now. We're gonna tell you. We're gonna let you guess. Before last week, who was the unsportsmanlike on Highlands? So that will be assessed on the kickoff. Who was the last team that Burrell scored 40 points against in a game?
I'll go with Deer Lakes.
That is not correct. They did it back-to-back weeks.
Back to back.
In 2022. They did it on September 23rd, 42-6 against Yock.
Yuck.
And then on September 30th, 2022, they did it where we're going next week.
Monty Christian?
They beat Amani Christian 41-30.
That's when the program was just getting started.
Yeah, I don't even know if Leroy was there yet. Leroy Johnson chasing that elusive Whitfield championship. He was twice at the finals at Stowe Rocks, but wasn't able to win there. So he's working on it. They have not lost a regular season game since Methuselah was a pup. So the 15-yard penalty will take it back to the 25-yard line on the unsportsmanlike. Bucks should get good field position here with 8:39 to go.
And again, I've been impressed with Highlands, Mike, but they got to clean this up. They can't keep getting these personal fouls. I heard there were quite a few last week against Freeport too, and that's going to kill you in a big game.
It's gotten so bad the Dean's medicating himself.
I got to do it when you get to be my age. There's a certain time.
And this is Purdue from the 30. Out to the 44-yard line.
You do not want to see me unmedicated.
I shook his hand before the game. Those gloves are so sticky he couldn't let go.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's silly. What'd you say? Ken said Fred Bolitnikoff.
Yep. He used to wear that stickum on his shirt.
Lester
One
Hayes.
time they had his hands pinned behind him. He still caught the ball.
I used to joke he just put it up like this and it would stick to his forearm. That became outlawed. Lester Hayes was the main guy there in the backfield, defensive backfield for them. Perkins to the near side of the field. Speaking of Liam, he pulls it in front of Jamar Wright and steps out of bounds at the Highlands 49. 7-yard pickup. First catch for Liam tonight. Clock stops on the out of bounds play. Coudray in motion. Handed to Corey. Corey is spun around and carrying Achilles. And Trey getting up really slowly. I don't like this.
Looks like he made the first down.
He got hit hard by Youngblood, and he kind of just let him go, and now they're saying Trey's got to, here comes Nate out to get him. He didn't want to leave, but they stopped it for you. You got to come off.
Now, did he get the first down?
Well,
Looks like it.
it's close. I'm right about that, right? If they stop the play for you on an injury, you have to come out. They're going to measure.
That'll buy him some time.
Yeah. From where it looks,
Yeah.
I think he has it.
They don't measure anymore, Mike. They give him the first down.
All right, we have a caucus. John Nowakowski's calling Bones and Dom Girardi out there to talk right now. I think he's saying enough's enough.
Yeah. How many are we going to give him there, two?
I don't know because we have to see if he made it or not.
They got first down, Mike.
Oh, they give it?
Yep.
Okay.
Two.
Three.
131 now for Trey Corey. Antonio has 119, and yeah, it's time. 8:09 to go.
First and 10. At the 46-yard line. Again, next week, we'll be in Wilkinsburg at UPMC Graham Field under the Iron Dome.
That was a 60-yard, 60-point game last year, right?
Yes, it was. Perkins going to run it this time. Off the right side and spins to the 40 and gets thrown out of bounds. Tees Wright and Youngblood made the stop.
6, 7, huh? That make it 8, huh? Going up in order. You like 8?
Sounds like a plan. They're going to put it at the
Now they're pulling it back.
40. 6.
6.
Second down, 4.
Second and 4 from the 40-yard line.
Mentioned Perkins went over 1,000 yards a week ago. Corey back in there, and he gets it. Follows a block.
They got a first down there, too.
Looks like he's down to the 36-yard line. Logan Tees was down there for Highlands. Another first down for the Bucks.
First and 10 Bucks on the 35-yard line.
7:48 to go. Perkins is back. He looks. He pumps. He's got some room over there. He's going to take it. Perkins skips out of a tackle to the sideline.
He is so slippery.
And out of bounds, and he has another first down at the 24-yard line.
And that's the Burrell Buccaneers.
11 on that carry gives him 136 now on 24 carries.
First down for the Bucks, and again out of bounds, so the clock stops at 7:37. Highlands has scored all 3 touchdowns here in the second half.
I think Antonio and Tevin should get together and watch the film with their dads.
Yes.
Because they have been the show tonight. And Trey Corey.
This is Corey. And he gets hit with the stick by Achilles down at the 23. Gain of 1. 2nd and 9.
Mike, I was talking to our old buddy Mike DeZort the other day. Guess whose name came up?
I don't know.
Max Garda.
How about that?
Do you know why?
Why?
Max went to school at W&J
Right.
with Mitch, Mike's son. And guess what Max is doing right now?
He's an athletic trainer or something?
He works for Shar Valley, and he's their defensive coordinator.
How about that?
They're having a good year this year. They were down for a few years.
They did well in basketball last year, I understand. Rumor has it. What do we have, a timeout? Yeah, Highlands calls timeout. They ran Marquise Johnson out there late, and they were trying to figure out. They had about 13 people out there, and they quickly, Mark Gazzano was saying, I need timeout right now.
You know, Mike, this past week, 19 teams scored over 50 points. Led by Bethel Park. You ready for this? 75.
That's our buddy, Phil Peckage.
And who'd they beat? Poor old Baldwin, 14. 75-14. Upper St. Clair scored 50. Woody High scored 50. Pine Ridge scored 63. Mars scored 56. Blackhawk 51. Amani Christian, next
61.
week's opponent, 61. Elizabeth Ford 56. Hopewell 63. Seton LaSalle 53. Washington 55. Laurel 63. Southside Beaver 63. Fort Cherry 56. Clairton 51. California, where'd they come from? They threw up 50. Central Catholic had 69. Ligonier Valley had 67. And let's not forget Albert Gallatin was 62.
Do you know the only 2 teams to keep Amani under 30 are Clairton and Highlands? That's it. Coudray in motion. 2nd and 9. Perkins to Purdue on a little slip screen. And Partlow stands above him and gives him a little extra. I mean, come on. Is that necessary? And Purdue's down. And Don Girardi giving it to John Nowakowski here. It's like that was, if that wasn't a little too much, I don't know what was.
Clean that up.
First of all, he tackled him. He hit him hard. He knocked him down, and he stepped over him.
Yeah, the old step over is not supposed to happen either.
And Liam's not getting up.
Coach Girardi out there checking on him.
And Liam's obviously been banged up tonight. You see the boys on the bench down on a knee here. Hoping everything's okay with him. As a sophomore, boy, he's given him some good play this year, both on offense and on defense, and running back kicks, covering kicks.
And we like to
he's been an important player.
Talk to the kids before the game. We always get on we call them a walking wounded, and that bench is getting bigger and bigger. Liam's going to join him over there. How many did you give him on the reception, Mike?
2.
70 yards in the air for Perkins, along with 160 on the ground.
6:25.
And Trey Corey, Mike, has 142. Wow, there you go.
He said 3 terrific weeks in a row.
278 on the ground tonight.
That's amazing. Perkins fires,
Tipped.
tried to get it to Wilson, but it was tipped and incomplete. That was behind him. Marquise Johnson was over there.
7 for 11 so far for Antonio.
It'll be 4th and 7. They declined the penalty on Burrell. And they're going to say go ahead and go after it on 4th down. 4th and 7 at the 26-yard line. 6:16 to go. Yeah, the ball should be at the 21, not the 22.
And they're discussing amongst themselves. We
Line-
saw, yeah,
the
the one guy's
linesman's gonna
pointing
come
it
in
forward.
and-
See him there, Mike? The far
Yeah,
side.
because the thing is, the ball mark on the far side never moved.
Yeah.
Because it was incomplete pass. So where he is where it is. 4th down.
Much better job tonight by the refs.
Perkins looking, fires it, incomplete. Tried to get it to Wilson, but it's incomplete and the ball goes over on downs. What a second half for Highlands here.
Again, we're tied at 21 at the half. You're just joining us, and Burrell got the ball, went 3 and out, and then it's been all Highlands ever since. 14 in the 3rd, and 7 here in the 4th. 21 to nothing after the half. They basically doubles up.
Southmoreland 14, Mount Pleasant nothing, 4th quarter.
We need to get that Greensburg score.
Yeah, I didn't see it on here. Trinity 42, Char Valley 18. Max.
Trinity's the real deal.
There go the Rams.
Yeah, right on Wild. Not this time.
They do have them this time. They gang tackle them. Back at the 17-yard line.
Looks like Weston Baroni down there.
2nd and 14, a 4-yard loss. Takes him down to 3:21.
Yep.
What's he going to do?
Aiden Kuhn there. Highlands has to play that dreaded non-conference game coming up against McGuffey.
Oh, they needed that game last year. There's Partlow, and tipping him off his feet was, I believe that was Kudre coming in to get him.
They could hang 100 on that team, you know that, Mike. They're bad.
Well, they pounded him last year, that's for sure. Went down there. That was a long trip.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
3rd down and about 11. .445. Clock is running, 4th quarter. 42-21. Golden Rams lead it. Going to push their record to 5-3 and 4-1 in conference. And with the tiebreaker over Freeport Highlands, by my calculations, will clinch themselves their 5th straight playoff spot tonight. Timeout Highlands. And the first of those 5 years was under Dom Girardi. And Bones has made it all 4 years he's been the coach.
And what's interesting, Mike, if you take a look at the points per game, Monty Christian averages 45, gives up 5. That's what we're facing next week. Highlands, surprisingly, averages 22, and they give up 23. Then you look at Freeport, they score 40 a game, give up 9. We're averaging 21, giving up 30. That's got to stop. Then there's the bottom guys. East Allegheny scores 14, gives up 40. Deer Lake's 11, gives up 31. Then there's Valley 8, gives up 40. So there's definitely a line of demarcation between the top 3 and the bottom 4.
Yeah, and again, it's the top 3 make it automatic bid, If you finish fourth, you have a chance, but Bucks are going to have to try to get the fourth.
Upset of the century next week or beat Deer Lakes.
Oh, they're going to run a reverse, and this is right to the near side of the field. Oh, what a
Great
play.
open
At the
field
26-yard line by Antonio Perkins. He was not fooled.
He was the only one left on that side too, Mike.
That was a lot of excitement for a 6-yard gain.
He leads us in tackles with 8 tonight.
It'll be 4th and 5.
4th and 5 for the Rams from the 26-yard line.
See if the Rams will punt it here. 4:02 to go. Clock is winding. They don't have to snap this until about 3 minutes and 40 seconds. I think they may call time. Let it go all the way down and call timeout. There is an official down there near Bones. Bones is watching the clock anxiously and calls time. And there you go.
How about our little buddy Ethan
Callender playing center? Yeah.
He tagged along all those years in basketball, and I
He's
never
one
saw
of-
him being a center. Did
He's
you?
one of the big boys now, huh?
Yeah. His brother Tommy, remember him? He started in basketball, and got to talk to Mike Foster before the game. They've been playing in 2 leagues, Mike. They've been playing in the Sunday League, and they've been playing down in McKeesport on Wednesdays.
They're going to be a handful.
Yeah, they got a lot of
Have you
experience
seen?
last
Have
year.
you seen some of the video of Pavlik?
He's dunking the ball, yep. And by the way, just to let you know again, we're going to be doing 4 Burrell home games for both boys and girls. We're going to do all the locals. December, guess who we're playing?
Highlands.
How about that? Back to back with Highlands. And then we're going to do the knock game, and we'll get to see another old friend
Get
there.
to see Joe Lafko. Yeah.
And then the Freeport game, another old friend.
Richie McCura.
And we'll finish up with Valley and a former player, Bryce Leonard.
Did you see that Vern Benson's back?
Yes, at Gateway.
At Gateway.
I sent him a little text so you can stand up again. He's been an assistant for
He's
so
been
many
sitting
years.
for years. Longtime coach at Valley. Here's a snap, and Babinsack punts it. It's going to hit. It's going to roll. Perkins just going to let it go. And it's down by Jamar Wright at the 42 with 3:32 to go.
And how old are we, Mike? I talked to Burrell's coach, Mike Fantuzzo, yesterday.
Right. He may have been on the team the last time they beat Highlands in basketball.
We did his games.
Yeah.
In 2003, 2004, we were doing the games at Highlands, and he cherishes them on VHS tape. And I said, get those down to Springdale and get them bumped over to DVDs.
Yeah, and the DVDs are becoming obsolete. You're about 2 generations behind now.
So what are we up to?
We're up to streaming. We're up to YouTube. Blu-rays. Well, Blu-rays definitely ahead of DVDs, and that's old now. Perkins throws, intercepted,
Penalty
intercepted by
marker.
Tavon
And
Partlow.
guess what? We have
but
a man down, Mike.
We have a marker down and a man down.
The penalty marker's right there too.
This is Purdue again, and the marker's right by Liam. Tell you what, they are being very physical with the outside receivers, and by very physical, I mean they're
Knocking them down.
knocking them down. Yeah.
At the line of scrimmage.
We'll see what the call is here.
Holding.
Holding on the Rams.
So there you go. It's holding call. It'll be a first down for Burrell.
Be a first down for your Buccaneers.
Poor Liam can't even get off the field, but Mike, he jumps up and
He
goes,
just keeps
what a
going.
tough guy.
We really got to introduce him to bananas.
Yeah, get the potassium in him.
I meant to tell him that when we had him in for the show a couple weeks ago. It's like, so 10 yards on the penalty. First down on the Rams 48. We'd love to get one more here.
Mike, we're only cleaning up penalties tonight. We've only had 2 for 20 yards. They've committed 6 for 65.
And only turned it over, I
One
believe,
time,
once.
yeah.
Yeah. Perkins
Oh,
throws it almost
again.
picked off again. This time it was Bryce Tavares. Got a couple hands on it.
Knocked down by Bryce Morris.
2nd and 10.
That's a 2nd and 10 for the Bucs.
Next time we'll be here, Mike, it'll be senior night, and we
2 weeks from
plan
today.
on bringing that to you. There's
have
only
to-
one problem. We have no
Okay,
information.
we're putting the bat signal out to Amanda Kunkel, apparently, is
There
where we
you
need to
go.
go. Yeah, we need
Okay.
to get to Amanda.
But we will come on early that night
Right.
to get the. So tune in. I think hopefully it's
James
6:30.
James told me that it's been 6:30, but you need to know how many people there are before you can make a time.
Corey trying to get outside penalty marker, Don. Oh, come
Oh,
on. That's
jeez.
got to be a penalty.
That was Carter.
That's Carter.
And flags come in from everywhere. That's just unnecessary.
Yeah, he's over there posing
And
before.
Speared him, old-fashioned spearing. The play was made. So we'll see what we have here.
Now, can these offset, Mike?
They can. Now the question's going to be, is that after the play or not? We've had some interesting interpretations on what's after the play and what's during the play this year.
So would they mark the 10 and bring it back 15?
Maybe. I'm going to let them do it.
Yeah, and Bones is down there shaking his head. He doesn't want to see this. Just, again, you can't do that. I think the ref's saying, why don't you take him and put him on the sidelines for the rest of the evening?
See Bo Elliott over there, longtime assistant. Great player at Highlands.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
could he punt the stuffing out of the ball, too?
In the bronze sweatshirt, yep.
At the old Nick Starcenic Stadium over there at the Nick.
Mark Canzano was in his shorts tonight, Mike. A little too chilly for me tonight to go that way.
Well, we have some time. Did you see Sister Jean passed away?
Yeah, 106. God bless.
What
a
is it?
run.
What would it be like to not become famous until you're 99?
She was something. Holding
Against Burrell is
that's
declined. Dead ball. Personal foul against Burrell. Oh, it's the superseding rule. The major personal foul is going to supersede the hold, I think. Or maybe Bones just wants to teach Uriah a lesson.
He should.
But here's the deal. It's because of where it came from. It's not a first down. It's going to march the ball to the 45.
And Mike, unfortunately, we've seen this act before. You know?
Let's say 3rd and 7.
7 penalties now for 80 yards.
From the Highlands 45. 3rd down, 7 to go. Perkins hits a man, dives forward, and gets the first down at the 37-yard line. It'll be an 8-yard gain for Antonio.
Antonio's carried it 25 times tonight for 144 yards. Trey Corey has 23 carries for 142 yards. Pretty balanced there.
That's
Just not being able to stop on defense.
Perkins again to the near side of the field. Steps out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Chased out by the other number 1, Jamar Wright. Jamar Wright's had a lot of tackling to do tonight from his corner position, and he's not shy about coming up and doing it either.
Nope. And he's had quite the night too. 68-yard touchdown reception, 55-yard touchdown reception, and don't forget the interception return. That was the 55-yarder.
2nd down, we'll say long for short 5. Clock winds to 2:35. Kudre, the motion man. And Corey's hitting the backfield, and it's Logan Tees again. Making the play. He gives kind of the TJ Watt stomp there.
Yeah.
It's a loss back to the 36-yard line of 4. Gonna say the 35. 3rd and 8.
Yep.
Highlands 42, the Bucks 21. Bucks will fall to 3 and 5.
And 2 and 2 in conference.
Perkins to the 32.
Another penalty marker.
Carter and Tees, and I think Tees took the worst of that, and he's getting up very slowly, is Logan. He did his dad's games back in the day.
Yep.
This is a holding call against Burrell. And we'll bring him back.
He'll get those couple yards there, right?
1.
Puts him at 150. Nice even number. On now 27 carries.
3rd down.
3rd and 16.
Say 15, 16 to go. Let's say 3rd and long for sake of argument. 1:35 as the clock winds down here. I don't know what to do with myself. It's not like 10:15.
Pretty long though.
It's only, hey, they pass nowadays. Here's Corey carrying men with him to the 32.
He didn't pass.
Achilles Anger Youngblood. Christian Pearson make the tackle.
Anger slow to get up.
Yes, he is. So from the 32-yard line, 11 more for Trey. And it'll be 4th down for the Bucks. 4th and about 5 to go.
And guess what, Mike? They're both at 150 yards right now.
4th down, Custer's last stand for the Bucks here. Fabian Wilson in motion. And Perkins going to try to get it himself, but he's not going to get there.
Yep.
Marquise Johnson finished it. Logan Tees was there. And the Rams have held and have played just about the perfect second half here.
Yep.
Rams take over 1st and 10.
And Logan Tees looking over to the Burrell bench. Awful chatty, these guys.
What are you going to do? 150 yards for Perkins, 150 yards for Corey, and 42 to 21 to score.
So at 31 seconds to go, all the Rams have to do is take a knee. Maybe they'll send Kratz back there to take the wild knee or something. I don't know. And the Rams are going to win it, and they're going to the playoffs for the 5th consecutive season and the 4th under Matt Bonaslawski, the only coach in Highlands history to do that.
Second half was all Highlands, 21 to nothing.
It was indeed, and that's going to wrap it up. See you, Tom. The final score here tonight at Buccaneer Stadium, the Highlands Golden Rams 42 and the Burrell Bucks 21. Dean, final thoughts?
The green pen failed me tonight, Mike.
You know, sometimes.
We'll be back next week, and we'll be at the Iron Dome. We hope to get that on the air for you.
Yeah, we're going to do the best we can.
I'm going to be calling Chatham College this week.
Try to get some Wi-Fi hooked up, and
we survived the
it.
night, and I got to thank Mike Pavlik. He did 3 different things to try to get us up and running. So we apologize for the beginning of the game, but hey, we brought you the rest of it, and we're happy to do that for both sides tonight.
All right, so let's wrap it up. I want to thank Ken Wood. Thanks to James Waltonbaugh upstairs and his help. Him checking that internet really got us going to make sure that it wasn't just us. So thanks to him. Thanks to Brian Fair for fixing whatever he fixed. Okay, once again, that final score here tonight. Highlands 42 and Burrell 21. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik saying thanks for watching. Until next time, so long, everyone.